What's up, everyone? Welcome to the capsule. We're back for another episode with two of my good friends who I never introduce. This is Mustafa. This is Lee, Ricochet Putman, friend of the show. Mustafa, also new friend of the show. We have Sofia in the house. We have Inesh in the house. We're here at Red Bull UK. Let's get it started. Okay, so today's episode, we have a special episode for you in the sense that we're going to play a little game. So, the game that we're going to play is basically, Lee, do you want to explain? So, the name of the game is Room 101, right? Do you want to explain where the reference of Room 101 comes from?
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. So, Room 101 is a reference to a book called 1984 by George Orwell. Loads of people said they read it. On QI show, they said, one of the questions was, have you read 1984? And when the audience said yes, the buzzer said no, you haven't, because most people lie about saying that they've read it. Anyway, interesting. So basically, 1984 is like a book about politics, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's the idea of Big Brother. The government's always watching what you're doing. Yeah. And the people that basically don't like the government take and then they put into Room 101 and they disappear them forever.
So then there was a British TV show, like a panel show. I don't know that it's still on, but it was called Room 101. And basically the idea was, and this is the idea of today's game, is you bring something to the table that you would want to, in air quotes, put into Room 101. So something that you would want to get rid of from the world forever. And you kind of make your case for why you would want to get rid of it forever. And then in the panel show, they had one host who would kind of be the decider at the end of which things go in or don't go in. The way we're going to do it is that we're all going to present a few ideas of things that we would want to get rid of from the dance scene. And as a group, this is going to be the thing that is never ending. So if this podcast is 4 hours long, you know why. But we're going to, as a group, decide which three things. So we're going to bring quite a few things each, and then we can only pick three things that can go into Room 101 at the end of the pod.
And
so
do they actually go into Room 101?
They actually, we've brought it's this Red Bull fridge. And then when we put the things in there, they disappear from the world.
And they turn into Red Bull drinks.
Yeah. You know what they used to do on Room 101, the actual show, is like they would come with a little model that like represented your idea, which I thought was cool. So it'd be like, if it was like waiting for the bus, there'd be a little toy bus. And then they literally put it on a thing and pull a lever and it goes, doof.
So they had an idea, but they came with something that was prepared so they could show and explain it.
Oh, my God. He's already begun.
Is it too early to put Lee into Room 101?
And leave that little Lee model there.
That'd be really cool.
Guys, I have to tell you about the text exchange. So I went to bed at a normal hour, looking like a normal person, and I woke up to a message from Lee at an ungodly hour.
It was midnight. It wasn't ungodly.
Was it midnight exactly? Or was it 3? No, it was around midnight 30 or something.
And seats, G.
Midnight 30?
Half past midnight. What the fuck you want me to say? 12:30?
Yeah.
But then 12:30 in the day or 12:30 in the night?
Say 12:30 at night.
So at midnight 30, Lee had sent a text.
It was 17 minutes past midnight.
17, we're rounding up. He sends me a message that says, by the way, a question in maybe... call it 4 years of doing the pod, I'd say. I don't remember when your first one was. No. 3.5, 4 years of doing this podcast. Has never asked me this question ever. Luke, next message. Who's producing the pod tomorrow? and I woke up, I said, what? And I said, Sofia, why? And he said, I prepped. And I said, fuck. And I replied with a meme picture, which I'm going to put on screen now.
How'd you do that?
Sick!
Wait, I'll put it back on. Ready?
Whoa!
You did it again.
I'm going to put it over Mrs. face.
No! Now put my face on it.
On what? No, I haven't got enough time.
Wait, let me try.
No, it doesn't work. You do it.
Oh, man. It's because I'm not sitting in the middle.
I'm just not going to put any pictures up on any of that, so we just look like idiots. Sophia, say hi.
Hi.
Did you prepare anything?
No.
So you're just going to... Actually, should Sophia be the decider of what goes in and what goes out?
That's good.
So at the end, you pick the three.
Okay, that's a lot of pressure, but yeah.
And also, your voice is always really quiet on this, so you got to shout. She did a face. All right, guys. So that is what's happening in this episode. We're going to come up with the three things that we want to get rid of from the dance scene forever. We're going to put forward a few ideas. Sofia's going to be the decider. If we come to a tiebreaker, Ines can help weigh in. She can give a thumbs up, like the Roman Empire emperors.
Emperor.
Yeah.
Emperors.
Apparently, down doesn't mean
saw
destroy.
this.
Yeah, apparently down means don't do it. Like just end it. And good is like, yeah, go and finish the job.
What?
Do
So-
him in.
This is kill 'em. Because like people, I think, assume that this means let them live. This means kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, it's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, like they're like he's got the sword over the man, and he's like,
Kill them.
go on then.
Do you reckon the person that actually executes doesn't even know the rule?
Yeah, they're just
It's
like, he's like, it's like the dictator when he goes, you're HIV Aladdin. It's like, no, I didn't mean. All right, what he's done. All right, we're doing it thumbs down from now on. I guess.
We need to work out a system. Silly us. We're not communicating.
and then they forget, like every week they forget to work out the system. And then
he
like
just goes
they're in the
through
middle.
everything. No, down does not kill him. Oh, sorry.
That's where that came from. They made. He's like, I need a new one.
Can I start us off? I've got a really good one.
Ooh,
All right, go on.
why are you so disappointed already?
No, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of edits in this episode. Sorry, shout out to me at home editing.
You got to then put you on screen. Like he always does this.
Yeah, you know,
bruv,
people always
stop
make fun of
saying-
me about that because I always do my selfies like this.
Yeah, because you always set up the camera to do that. You like that.
Yeah, but then girls reply and tell me I look good, so it's
You
like
do look good, to be fair. Good filters.
cutting that out.
Good face.
So they keep doing it. Carry on.
Okay. So can I start?
Yeah.
Okay.
My one. All right. So I want to put in room 101. Salah.
You want to get rid of Salah from the dance scene forever?
Yes.
You're not all right.
Yes. And I'll tell you why.
You're not
I'll
getting
tell
rid
you
of
why.
Salah.
Because I love him. No. Shush. I'll tell you. Let me make my case, and then you can
Cool.
weigh in.
I didn't set the rules of like whether or not we can specifically name people. It's like that guy Jeff that I don't like from down the road.
Is he in a dance scene?
Yeah, then we can get rid of him.
Then you can get rid of him.
I meant to
Apparently
change
he's
all my
a-
answers. I've got a few people I could get rid of. No, but yours is because you love him. Go on.
Salah.
Because yeah. So basically, yeah. So
can't deal
get
with-
rid of him. Get rid of
I
him.
love him.
But like, so that I can just like buy all his moves, and then
But if you get rid of him, you can't buy his moves.
Right.
no, I.
Logistically, how does it work?
What do you mean?
Logistically,
so-
none
so
of this
he-
is
so-
like.
Has he never existed then? If you get rid of him, or is he?
No. He's like obviously to me he's existed because obviously I'm gonna need to like buy all his moves.
But to everyone else,
Hold
he's
on,
never
But
existed.
no one knows who he is. No one. So
No
he
one
doesn't
knows who
exist to anyone.
But why is he Salah to you then?
Huh?
What has he been doing to be able to create all those moves?
Really good at popping.
No, but like but no one knows it. He hasn't been practicing anything.
Huh?
How do you know him if he doesn't
No,
exist?
he's
to
saying
anyone
that
else?
he erases everybody else's memory except for his.
So he
Like
has
fucking,
existed.
what's that? Spider Far From Home? No Way Home?
Oh yeah. Oh, so you're just erasing everyone else's memory of him.
Yes.
So you're
If
not
it
releasing
works,
him from
if
the
it-
world.
So you're erasing. You're in room 101. It's not actually Salah. It's people's. memory of Salah.
Everyone's memory of perfect. Let's do that.
Wait, so he still exists as a human?
But then what if Salah comes back and is like, that's
Yeah,
my
can he
stuff.
pop?
What do you mean comes back as a human?
Because if you're putting if he comes back, because if you're not putting Salah in the room and you're putting everyone else's memory of him, then he still exists.
Yeah.
And then you're just biting this guy's move.
But can he still pop? If he exists in the world, can he still pop? Or
Okay, look. Okay, you lot need to help me here. Basically,
Luke,
all I want to
prepare.
do,
But this is yours.
all I want to do is
got
just
rid
be
of
able to do everything that Salah does and not be called a biter.
Right.
All right, so you want to get rid of biting.
Ooh. But then everyone can still...
No, but then everyone else can bite. Just me. Like this is solely selfish.
I mean, at least you're honest.
So,
Yeah.
all right, anyone else calling you a biter?
No, of course not.
No, what? No, he said...
I want this to be like the best outcome for me and me only.
All right.
So we
Purely
get rid of
selfish.
everyone else's memory of Salah. Okay,
Yeah.
so outside of the selfish thing, let's talk
right.
pros and cons. Are there any pros to getting rid of everybody else's memory of Salah?
Pros.
I'll be really good at popping.
No,
No.
it doesn't.
Outside
that
of
is-
the
that
selfish,
is-
for
Change your
us,
level.
for us.
Bruv, you can't do what Salah does.
But do you
I'll
also
try.
go back in time?
I'll practice.
But
If I've been
everyone,
practicing,
everyone practices.
I can't
There's
do
a
it
reason
now.
No one else does it. It's because it's not possible, man. This guy.
I was thinking more about the hollaback, but sure.
I know holla back, girl. No, I can't do the holla back.
Bruv, this guy's an.
But that's
alien.
fine. Okay, I don't need to do that one. I'm popping. Popping wise.
But
his-
popping-
the
bruv, no
tricks
one
that he
could-
does.
No one could do it.
I'll get a tissue out.
No one could do that, bruv.
And be the first one to ever use a tissue. Okay, so wait.
And do that. And then everyone will be like cheering. Whoa, Mustafa's amazing.
So if we get rid of our memory of Salah, what changes?
If they get rid of our memory of Salah,
we don't enjoy.
you remove probably about a good 20% of the dancers in popping.
You would have one of the best poppers on your pod right now.
There's probably thousands of people who wouldn't do the dance. So you probably, if you're
No,
erasing
but
him,
they'll
you're erasing
obviously
them.
God,
be
this is one of
inspired
the
by
most
me.
selfish takes
'Cause
I've
I've
ever heard. Honestly.
They would have been inspired by me.
So now this feels like a weird way to work with Room Runner 101. Isn't it just getting rid of something? But so now we're talking about changing people's memories. And now that you're the history of Salah. So now we think that you're Salah.
My second one's going to be better.
Okay, should we move on? Lee, what's your first one?
All right, my first one. I wrote this down. All right.
I don't hold out a lot of hope for that being
all right.
selected.
So this one, oh no, all right. No agents that are dancers.
Okay, hold on. Let me wrap my head around this. No agents, dance agents, that are dancers.
Yeah.
So as in, if you...
James Bond can't do a moonwalk.
I don't understand.
No secret agents.
Oh, secret agent.
I said no dance agents. I said no. So if you're a dancer who wants to become an agent, you have to stop dancing.
Yes.
And if you're an agent who wants to dance, you have to stop being an agent.
Yes.
Okay, what's your reasoning?
Okay, my reasoning is skill sets.
Okay.
All right. I think there are too many people who want to kind of have their fingers in different pies and want to do multiple things at once, when I think the economy of dancing is so kind of poor that it requires people to specialize. And I think just like we appreciate when people specialize in a style rather than kind of all-rounders, I think we need to appreciate when people specialize in fields that can help dancers grow themselves as performers and as brands and as businesses. And I think having an agent that focuses solely on making money and performing the craft of being an agent rather than kind of dipping in and out of the dance pool as well.
I feel as if this is like there's one specific situation. Like, who hurt you? That
Is there a job that you didn't get? Because...
Yeah, like who was at training while they were supposed to be getting new jobs?
Yeah.
Did that happen?
If I say their name, will you bleep it?
Yeah, is this a real
No,
one?
no,
I was
no,
like,
no, no, joking,
okay.
joking.
I was like, oh shit.
I don't know.
The one person watching, like,
Yeah.
But is that a problem? Like, because I don't know, is there any agents that
I have no idea.
and
I just
cause
felt
problems?
like it might be.
Fair way to stand on your ground.
Well, he said Salah.
Yeah. You were like, this is easy so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
honestly.
more on board with that than that.
Yeah.
What?
Bro, specialising in the dance scene. Come on, man. Who's not on board with that?
Okay, so you
No,
basically
because someone
agents
can
that
do
don't.
two things.
Yeah, they
Someone
can.
Someone can be a really good agent and also a really good dancer. Like, there's no issue with that.
I think there is an issue.
Why?
I think they can be good at both, but I don't
rather
think...
they specialise.
Yeah, because I don't think if you're going to split your... I think you could be good at both, but I think it's very rare to have someone who is equally as good at both when... compared to if they were to just do one. So let's say
So let's everyone stop doing multiple styles. Just focus on one style. Only dance popping or only dance breaking. Don't do hip hop if you're gonna.
But that's dance. It's all different dance.
Okay.
You could
It's the same-
say
the
it's the same
sarcasm
stuff.
comes out, and yet if you rewind this about 90 seconds, you'll hear that I made that point and they all nodded and went, "Oh, yeah,
What did you say?
I said that we
Also,
all
don't say
appreciate...
you all. I'm on your side.
You were laughing as well.
It's funny.
I'm defensive, right? Right? When I said we all appreciate when people specialise and not all arounders, this bloody Christmas tree over here was like, yeah, absolutely, I would love to do that. Yeah?
That's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know. Like, it got
It's
to him.
offensive. Yeah,
It got
definitely.
super defensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good
Bruv,
one.
I'm
man.
honest.
That was, but you can't now. You
I'm
can't
honest
use
and
that
hilarious.
Again. That was a good moment.
I know, that was a good one, yeah.
That was good. Fucking hell. All right.
I completely forgot as I said that. I was like, I'm meant to be winning him over.
Yeah, that's true. Actually. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not voting for you.
Wait, no,
Any of them, even if you
No,
come
but
up with
Sofia's
it.
a judge, but we can still vote.
Right, well, I lost that one.
Yeah. So, do you have an issue with everyone doubling up, or is it only agents specifically?
Nah, it's everyone in all areas. Like,
Damn it! Stop dancing.
like,
Yeah, you can't run a podcast and
Does it
dance at the
does
same
it
time.
help if I'm not very good at dancing?
I would say it like this. Like, how do I say it? I think, like, if you've got other people relying on you for their income,
Then it's too late. Just don't stop.
I just think I think you should prioritize like that sort of skill set.
I don't know. I also feel like
don't do two things if you've got other people relying on you.
Yeah, I think if you're in a position of responsibility where it's like someone's like, yo, I am bread off you, and you're like, yeah, I was gonna get you the job, but I was practicing Fresno this weekend or some shit, or I was at a battle comedy. It's like, bruv, there was a job that everyone was at this weekend. What are you talking about?
But that's basically saying like
I'm winging this.
No one. Yeah, I can definitely tell. Sorry.
The Christmas tree
don't
comment showed that.
Yeah, don't.
All right, I can tell the Christmas tree comment hurt him because he's going to come at me hard now. Go ahead.
It was really good.
See, I knew it. I got him. I got him.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you.
See,
don't take this the wrong way. With love. What I'm hearing is basically saying no one should have a hobby, or like no one should. Because what do you mean by like what for you? What is the definition of a dancer?
I'm talking about like actively practicing it.
What I would say,
where you're trying to be one and the other.
Yeah, but where's your line? Because I feel like anyone that dances can be considered as a dancer.
Yeah, like what?
Like where is your line?
Yeah. I'm talking like trying to be an active member, like to the same level where you're like, oh, I'm trying to compete regularly. I'm trying to perform. Like, it'd be weird if you were trying to get jobs regularly and then also trying to be an agent for other dancers.
So that's like basically saying you can only have one career.
Wait, can I say something? I think where I do
don't be an entrepreneur.
Where I do agree with Lee is that there's
go on.
Don't have multiple businesses. Don't try and.
But wait, this is what I'm going to say.
Do entrepreneurs need to have multiple businesses to be successful?
I don't know. It's just the word that came into my head for like don't like you know what I mean. Stop trying to at me. Like
okay, all right, calm down because you're doing the same thing to me. And we're having a conversation.
Can I settle this? Because I have something to say that you're both missing.
Go ahead.
What Lee is right about is that being an active professional dancer and an agent is a conflict of interest because you can't have an active interest in being at auditions when you're getting the auditions for other people. Because what's to say if Lee's on my books and I'm an agent and I'm a dancer? Yeah. Oh yeah, we need one male popper. Oh yeah, I've got one. His name's Luke Lintis. And Lee gets screwed out of the thing, and it's like, why am I on your agency if you're not going to...
Okay, that makes.
What I agree with you on is I don't think it extends to don't have more than one hobby or thing that you do. Yeah, so if you do things that are like not conflicts of interests, I don't think that applies. But specifically the dancer and agent thing, I think it does.
Yeah, I mean, like I wasn't talking about. I mean, I think that is like probably the strongest aspect of it. But I wasn't talking about it from a hobby perspective. I'm talking, like I said, professionally comparable. So it's like, I think. There are people that can be multiple things and they can be them well, for sure. But I don't think you can do those things usually if it's more than one. I don't think so. So I think if you're really good at something, I think it's rare that you find that a person excels at something and then they can do another thing at the same time. I think you can do it afterwards. And I think if we're going to be entrepreneurial, like I think, yeah, cool, do that. I think like most people that like, brother, like from your career of actually, brother, there must be bare people that were like, oh yeah, that were really successful in their business that were like, no, I'm 10 fingers, 10 toes into this. Like all I do is this. And they just go nuts into it. They don't do like, they're not like, oh, I'm this and I'm a professional golfer. They're like, yeah, I golf on the weekend and I'm good at it, but I'm not trying to be in a PGA Tour.
But I think it depends if those two things feed each other because it's like I think, for example, I've said this to you before, but I think...
Like, honestly, I didn't expect this to be so good.
Well, we didn't say it was good, but anyway.
I still don't know any agents that dance.
Tally does.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Tally. Friendly fire. Sorry.
There's a few.
I didn't mean that.
No, but I think like...
Sorry,
but
Tally.
I mean, she also like would probably agree that like she wouldn't be on her own books or, you know.
Yeah,
I
can't imagine Tally's being like, I'm going to hire myself for the job. Like, Tally is like one of the biggest voices for advocacy in terms of like fair pay and like.
So that I guess that would negate your issue of an agent.
I think more what he's trying to say is like being a bad agent.
Not overall, but I think contextually with someone like Tally, absolutely. But like, yeah, but you know, it's like Nads, like Nads dances, right? But she's not like, oh, I'm going to try and be the. She's not booking herself on her agency or anything.
Yeah.
Like that, you know, but like she runs a fucking brilliant agency.
I feel like, all right, this is what I'll say before we move on. I feel like I disagree with the top line of this, but then the nuance that you're talking about, there's a lot I agree with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, which I feel like is kind of the game.
I don't agree with any of his nuance points. It's a lot.
No, but
sorry.
To be fair, selfishly, it's like if you can make the idea work, I agree.
Well, it's Salah.
Yeah. If you can make it work, I just don't think it can work.
None of this can work. None of this can
This
work.
is all not real.
This is all not real. So if it's not real, we might as well just go. Let's go.
Go aim for the stars.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, oddly, actually, yeah.
All right.
The-
Shall we move on to mine?
Yeah, go on then.
Mine is even more serious than Lee's. No, it's not.
Serious synonym.
Seriously.
Yeah, I've started. I would like to get rid of battling in socks.
All right. What about barefoot? No, you go.
Barefoot, no.
So just battling with shoes off.
Why?
Because I think it's like borderline cheating. React.
What? How?
No reaction.
I personally think no. How cheating in what way?
Because
What are you talking about?
Some people don't dance better when they're on the socks. Some
but some people do.
dance
You
worse.
do if you're
But
doing
if they
like
do, why?
sliding around the floor and stuff. It's like okay,
No.
let's say doing flares as a b-boy.
Yeah.
In my head, it's like yeah, you could take off your shoes and make it slightly easier. I don't know if that even does.
Take
Off your shoes and do it in socks, but it's like, well, the whole point is that this is like a street dance style. The whole point of it is to do it. Like, do you agree with wearing a helmet to do head spins?
Yes.
Why?
Because, bruv, I don't
That's
wanna,
not the trick.
Bruv, I don't want to hurt myself, ruin my blood flow and hair to my head or whatever, just for the sake of an effect in a battle once. Like, no.
Okay, cool. Well, then when I'm on my when I'm doing floor work, I find it's a bit difficult to stand up. So I'm gonna have a harness and they pull me up so I can stand up easier. Is that allowed?
Bruv, that didn't what's
If
it
it
called?
looks
Style
good.
and Muerte and Diablo do that in Just Do. Then they had things where they were puppeting each other and stuff.
Yeah, but like not actually lifting.
Bruv, really? You're not going to put a rig in a dancer, although if you did, Salah would do it.
Get rid of him.
You mean I would do it?
All right. What about? Let me have
All right, but
ridiculous
hold on.
examples.
But are you saying that any like clothes like to provide some kind of effect or safety for yourself is cheating? Like knee pads are gone for breakers.
Yes.
All right. All right. So for any b-boy that wants to do spins on their hand like 90s, they can't have like wristbands.
Yeah, you can't do it.
It has to be on your hand. I think it's just
Put it this way: it's like you know when people are like, "Oh,
Cheating? What do you mean cheating?
it's like I want to hire you to judge, right? But I don't have any money for judges. Can you do it for free?" It's like, well, then you don't have enough money to run the event, so you can't run the event without money for judges. So
don't have the skills to be able to do the dance.
yeah, it's like, oh, I can't do head spins without a helmet. Then you can't do head spins.
What? No, the skill is spinning on your head.
Yeah, so you can't do it.
Yeah, the person is spinning on their head.
Yeah, I can run an event if I just don't pay anyone.
Yeah.
So no, you don't have enough money to run an event. You can't run an event.
No, but wait, no. Sorry, you're
fine.
saying about like battling without socks.
Yeah.
Battling with socks. Sorry,
with socks.
with
Without
no
shoes on, yeah,
without
yeah.
shoes on.
All right.
What if the person dances but he doesn't do any glides
And they just do it normal. So
Just
why
normal
you need to
step.
take your shoes off?
because they feel comfortable?
Why do you feel comfortable in socks? What the hell?
What do you
'Cause
mean?
that's just-
That feels nicer. You get
Do
freedom
you
of
sleep
movement.
with your shoes on?
Rah, that is actually a bar.
Why?
Because answer it. That's
Do
why.
you
Because
sleep
no,
with your shoes on?
absolutely not.
Why not?
Because I'm in bed and it's
That's-
clean.
You can be more comfortable.
What
Yeah.
about brand new
You
shoes?
can get brand new
that you
shoes
haven't-
and wear them.
No, yeah. Then
get
I'm
bed
comfortable.
shoes.
But I'm not out performing
But why does that matter?
because I
That's
didn't
how it
ask you
feels.
to unpick
That's how
my.
it feels, Luke. This is how it feels.
No, it's cheating.
But all right, but here's my only question is why is it actually
Attacking you, you look like a Christmas tree. I hate your shirt. It's stupid. Your new glasses aren't even that nice. You don't even look good in colour. That's why you couldn't pull off a Christmas tree. Stupid.
More.
Whose side am I on?
More. I don't know, but more.
I mean, whose side are you on? What? Where
Oh,
am I?
fuck.
I got nothing else. He's not wearing anything standout-ish. Who made this for you? Somebody.
my autistic student?
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like something people in Avatar would wear.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
And that's kind of a compliment, for fuck's sake. All right.
No, but my only question is why is it cheating?
It's cheating because glides, for example, or footwork in house or whatever, it's like the skill of it is doing it in trainers
Why?
because it's just what it is. Because it is what it is and stop fucking asking me questions. No, go on.
All right, so my only pushback on that is like I don't think it's cheating because
Why do we have to be on beat? Just is what it just fucking is.
no, because that's a response to the music, right? But if we're
Yeah,
talking,
I respond differently.
But if
I
we-
respond off beat. Because I'm more comfortable. I'm more comfortable off beat, so fuck it. We're changing all the rules now. Oh, you go, then I go. No, I'm going during your turn because I'm more comfortable. I'm more comfortable during. In fact, I'm gonna. I'm crashing out. I don't know, guys.
Thing is, I
I win?
completely
Did I do
agree
it?
with you.
Okay.
Battling in socks is terrible.
Why?
Battling barefoot, terrible.
Barefoot,
Doesn't
I
look good,
agree.
man.
Barefoot,
It
I
doesn't
agree
look
with.
good, man. Put some shoes on. Where's your outfit? Where'd you buy?
Okay, so what the fuck? This came very late in the argument. Your backup.
Because we wouldn't have had that 5
True.
seconds ago.
He's here for the entertainment.
Yeah.
That's what we do, folks.
I don't agree. Socks, no, sorry, barefoot, I completely agree. I think it's disgusting, but anyway.
Okay,
And
so
socks.
more hygiene-wise.
I just don't like looking at another man's feet.
How do you feel about women's feet? No, let's not do that. So, Sophia, we've done round one. We've got Salah, agents that are dancers, and battling in socks. Don't give us a verdict, but give us your thoughts so far.
They're terrible. All three are terrible.
They are. They're pretty bad, to be fair.
We're great at this game.
Um,
Oh, also, by the way, guys, people listening at home, please play along with us. So, write your pushback in the YouTube comments. Also, now if you listen on Spotify, you can leave comments on Spotify episodes. So, as you're listening, don't get to the end, but as you're listening, if you have your phone, your device near you, each round, go and put in your thoughts, and then at the end, put in another comment if you want. Or
The pod isn't up now.
Other episodes are, you lemon.
so don't go comment on my old episode. Oh, you can if you want. Right, Sophia, thoughts.
so I think the Salah one, I don't understand.
Okay, cool. Do you know who Salah is?
I can explain it to
I
you.
know who Salah
You've done that.
Could
Yeah,
explain
is.
it to
I heard
No, I was
everything,
trying to
but I
speak to
feel
you,
like
but-
it just doesn't. Yeah,
No?
it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Sorry. Agents that are dancers, I think there's an underlying thing about it, about how good you are at things, and this is the actual thing that you're trying to say for me.
It's like people who aren't good at doing two things.
Like like you can't be as good as like you can't be as good. How do you say that? Like
Can't be
you
as good in one thing if you have your attention split kind of thing.
Yeah,
That's
like,
pretty much it.
You can't be good at
That's pretty much
the same amount in all the things.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Basically.
Yeah.
Which is whether you agree or disagree with that.
Yeah. And battling in socks, I agree.
Ooh, based on my opinions, that it's cheating. Based on my reasoning, I mean.
Just because I don't think it looks good. Like, if you're...
So that's not a good one.
I mean, yours is the opposite of mine. It's like all the reasoning makes it worse, but your initial title is like everyone's
yeah,
with
most
it.
is like, stop complaining. Stop it, you're making
winning,
it work.
bro.
Yeah.
You're winning.
You're already ahead. Stop losing.
Yeah. It's not because it's cheating. Because it doesn't look good,
Yeah.
right?
Like, it's presentation. You're in a battle. Like, how you dance matters, but also how you are and present yourself matters.
Are we only talking battles?
Yeah. Battle in socks. Because contemporary in socks or whatever do you think?
What about summer dance?
What about summer dance?
Like, what about at summer dance?
No, that's the worst example.
Atting.
Is there someone that?
Well, I don't
battled
know
in
what that
socks?
means. I'm 36. What does atting mean?
It means you're
You know-
talking
you
about
know
someone
when-
specific.
You know when you have the at in like the comments?
Yeah,
it
yeah.
comes up
Tagging
with-
someone.
Yeah, it's basically the same. Like
That's
you're
tagging
atting
Luke.
someone. Like you're
I did it.
Like you're
I did
atting someone. Like you are atting someone about.
You're speaking about
Oh,
someone
someone
specific.
speak to this
Dad.
millennial.
Keep in mind, he's like 2 years younger than I am. as well, so.
You're just not hip with the kids. It's a mental. You know what it is? You know what it
Way
is?
of life.
It's a PMA.
It's a PMA. Oh,
Positive mental
Sorry,
attitude.
what do you think, Sofia?
Guys, I drove a car into a bollard.
Are they good or are they all bad? Is his the best one? Is it because he's the boss?
But you mean
Who's the bet?
three?
Yeah.
Because he's the boss.
It's between you two. But I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
Ah,
It's a laughing.
she's acting
Okay.
muss. Is it?
No.
Sorry, it's not against you.
It's
but
all right. It's
just
okay.
that I don't
get it.
relate to.
I thought it was stupid anyway. I just wanted to see if.
Sophia,
like,
what's
I
your
could
problem
do
with
it,
Christmas?
but- you know what? You know what? To be fair, it's alright. It's got hot anyway.
Guys, if you're not watching the video episode, honestly,
You got to just put the title of this is just Christmas tree.
Photoshop his face on. I like it. I'm here for the laughs.
Well,
more.
you're not showing that.
I'm
You
here, I'm here for the laughs more than I'm here for the truth. That should be the tagline of this entire podcast. We're here for the laughs more than the truth.
True.
Fuck me. All right. Should we do round two?
Yeah.
So Luke wins the first round, right?
Well, we're not deciding
Oh, yeah,
concretely
it's-
because we'll
okay.
re-debate once we know.
But if we do a round by round, I think it's fair.
Okay, cool.
That's cool.
If I stop ruining my own chances, then yeah. Okay, round two. Do you
okay.
go next?
Yes.
Go.
Am I going to go first for all the ones, or do you want to change it up? I don't mind going first. Like,
We'll do.
I'm happy to go or if you want to do it. Like,
Oh, you go first.
okay, I'll go.
Okay.
I'm scared because you guys shot down my first one so quickly. Okay, so my second one.
I'll resist.
I won't.
In battles.
No. Oh, sorry.
In battles.
Yeah.
Specifically in battles.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of funk music. Funk. Take it out.
Why?
Wait. Are we talking?
He said, "Don't shoot it down." So I'm.
I just need to clarify.
Just be nice.
Are you talking about, because I know you and you're a popper, are you talking about specifically popping battles, or does it have to go from the whacking category and the breaking category as well?
And lock.
And the locking category.
Ooh.
Just before I react. I'm not reacting.
Oh, now I might go off on a tangent here.
Uh-oh.
Go on.
But you can specify
Or
your
like-
top line.
Okay, look, I'll make you understand where my head is at. But
All right.
By the way, I'm already not.
I don't like battling to funk music
But you're a popper.
for a specific reason.
Go on.
Funk music makes me happy. I enjoy funk music.
Yeah.
I like listening to funk music. I don't have a problem with it.
Oh, okay.
I don't like battling to funk music because I'm battling. Like I'm you know? Like funk is like I'm all happy and smiley and
Fair.
it's like I'm meant to be battling you. Like I can't.
Do you not feel like you can? Do you feel like the only way you approach battling is with that kind of like?
That's a good
Yeah,
question, that's a good question.
100%.
And is
That-
that-
and that's the way I see battles should be personally.
Should be across the board.
And yeah, and then because if it's not, then it's not a battle. You're just showcasing.
Can I ask a question?
You're just showcasing
Oh, I
against each
I
other.
disagree with this, but I'd like to go into the weeds with that view. But yeah,
My question is, we used to play basketball together when we were young.
Yes.
And let's say if we were playing like 3-on-3, 5-on-5, there would be times where we were like talk shit, be like physical, whatever, right? But then there was also times where we would be laughing and joking and like having fun while we were playing against each other on opposite teams,
Okay.
right? Do you confirm? Before I continue.
Sometimes.
So it's like in a competition way, it's like you can still be aware of like competing and trying to beat the other person while not making it like a anger.
No, but you don't have to. Like I can. Wait, say what you said again.
So,
Because
like-
I can still be competitive.
Yeah.
And not have to be like, "Arr," but I'm still competitive. Can't be competitive to funk music.
But that's
You're
like
like-
saying
Like,
that's like saying
you
I can't
do
be
that.
competitive in basketball while still having fun and making jokes with you.
Yeah, but it depends what kind of jokes. Depends what kind of jokes.
does it then depend what kind of funk music?
Ooh.
Mofak.
Okay,
Jesse
yeah.
Hollow.
So yeah, Mofak is fine. I'm talking maybe like 70s, 80s funk.
So like Zapp and Roger.
Yeah.
I am 100% behind you on removing any fucking Zapp and Roger from any popping battle ever again. If it's that, if there's a time limit, 'cause, to be fair, because I don't think we can put like, you know what?
Because don't get me wrong, like I understand that funk plays a heavy part in popping,
I
like
really love
100%.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of funk songs that are really good that we've watched in battles.
I love
Now there's, bro, I've heard this song so many times. Oh. See, like everyone knows. Why am I battling to this again and again and again and again and again?
Although I'm not gonna bang some hits to this.
Yeah, you can't battle, bro. You shouldn't
battle
battle.
anytime
This
I
is
want
nice
that.
to listen. Look at him. How are you gonna battle someone dancing like that?
You can't battle me because I smoke it. All right. And copywritten on YouTube.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Idiot.
Fair. Can I
Whole
slight
episode's
pushback on
coming
this? To go in the weeds, when you said like you think it should be that way, all right. So my pushback on that would be like, I think a benefit of having a creative thing is that you see different people's styles, and I would loosely say that styles is an approach to something, like how you approach doing that thing would be your style, right? You don't have to agree with it, but that's like how I would explain it. I think of the styles in that way and approaching that way, but I also think of battles as a debate. So I think of dance as another way of communicating, and I think that the different ways that we communicate, you can describe that in dance as well. So like a speech or a lecture would be like a performance, for example,
Sure.
right? And that a cipher would be like a chill or a conversation, a hang or whatever, like a busting
Group
jokes.
conversation, yeah.
Exactly. And then a battle would be a debate format. So the idea of like call and respond. I bring a subject matter to talk about, you try and tell me what you think about it, or like try and put it down. And I think in a debate, you can have aggressive tactics and they work. But I think it can work equally as well when you have someone who is more conservative, reserved, and they kind of, or more jovial, and they can joke about and they can kind of navigate the conversation different ways. I like seeing different approaches in debates. and how they do it. Not necessarily kind of what necessarily they're saying, but how they approach navigating and battling with that person in a talking format. I like the same thing in dance as well. So like if we're talking about, say, like to call back to what you said at first, like Salah, like it was rare that he was ever like that.
He's like having fun with you.
He would always you would usually be the butt of his joke, but what he would tend to do is kind of make jokes and then kind of at your expense, but he wants you to laugh with him at you. But then like if the more aggressive you got and like if you pissed him off, he would just make you the butt of the joke.
Oh, that one time that I'm not going to say who he did it to, that he whistled.
Yes, we all remember who it was. Yeah, and
that is so disrespectful. I don't know if you know about this. Like Salah was battling a guy and he like looked around. He was like looking around, and he literally above the music, you could hear him go like that, and the guy was like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Look at me." It was like the most rude. It's like how you'd like call a dog or something.
Yeah, he's
that was like
really good at that, man.
Okay,
but like as an example of that. So like when it comes to funk music, I think. You're right. I think it immediately negates that type of approach, that aggressive approach. But I think only having music that promotes that type of approach, I think it alienates a lot of dance styles and approaches, and I think it actually filters and dilutes restricts a lot of creativity within the debate format if you only have one type.
And I will add to that I think, like we kind of, I mean, you guys spoke about this with the Brother Bin thing about like dances being removed from the like cultural aspect of it, and it's like. Let's say with hip hop, it's like if we keep removing it from like music that has like a bounce to it, it becomes more electronic and beat killy type of thing. You like, it's not the on a slight side tangent. It annoys me when people criticize dancers, like, oh, none of you guys bounce or whatever. I'm like, no, play music that has a bounce to it, and everyone will start bouncing again. It's not our fault, or it's not the dancer's fault. It's not the kid's fault. It's the DJ's fault. It's like if you're playing music that has it's like. Borderline sounds like crump type of like sounding, of course you're going to get this type of like
jittery
exactly, which happens a lot. And then it's like you start to have people that come in and play, which is starting to happen now, more like boom bappy or bouncy sounds, and people just start bouncing again. It's a reaction to the music. So in a way it's very easy to like lose kind of these essences, and I wonder if we completely get rid of funk music, how do we keep yes, there's one argument to say about like the cultural of like where the dance style came from, but even not even getting into the weeds of that, just how do we keep like the dancey side of popping and not make it all electronic and robot-y and
maybe play it in like quarterfinals.
Okay, so
like
now we're
what,
talking about
like
funk music in the finals of battles.
Quarterfinal,
Adjust the sheet.
But I'm also on your idea of like putting like a decade limit on it, like nothing prior to a certain period, because it's like I think that holds back the dance as well. So like when we have like Desi Harlow, Mofag, whoever else that plays funk beats, it's like they play it in a way that connects with people today.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like even if the BPM is just slightly different, you know, it's like these things, or even if you take it and remix like old shit into how we like listening to it today, with like garage mixes, drill mixes, whatever like this. It's like, so I'm like, depending on how far you want to push it, I'm with you on this one.
Yeah, because there's so many reasons why. Like again, I understand the importance of funk.
Yeah,
but then sometimes it's too much. Sometimes I'm watching a battle where every round is just the funk music. The finals is 2 funk songs.
Yeah.
Like that's not.
I mean,
too much of one thing isn't good for anyone.
Yeah.
And what Renegade used to do actually was play like a funk song and then
a banger.
Yeah.
a banger. Yeah.
Yeah.
And having that is good because it shows that the dancer is able to
do both.
do both.
Yeah. Also in that order, by the way, because I know people.
Yeah,
have tried
don't play the funk song second.
Yeah, people have tried to do that, and it's like it's giant. It's like, and the reason you don't do that is because it's like what Renegade would do is like the reason he would do that stuff is because he was like not like necessarily testing the dancers. I don't know if he'd word it like that, but he would challenge the dancers in that sense. Like, what can you perform to? I'm not just going to play music that's in your playlist and that you like. I'm going to try and challenge you and like really press you. But he would also understand how to keep the energy going and building in it through a round or through a battle.
100%.
So as soon as you play a banger and then you play a funk song that has like a slower BPM, it's like you just bring everyone's energy down here, and it becomes the wrong type of challenge.
100%.
Yeah. And it's also like even like on that thing of like structuring the music and stuff, not only for the dancers but for the day. It's like the first battle of the top 16, so like after prelims, the first battle, that first song should be a banger, like blow the fucking roof off the first song of the first battle, because it's like where it's setting the tone for the day. And sometimes you hear a song and it's the same I think with the first song of the prelims, like, as soon as it starts, sometimes somebody plays the first song of the prelims, and I'm like, here we fucking go. I'm already over this. Do you know what I mean? It's like you just play some shit, and I'm.
But
like,
then some people will play the bangers at the start, and you're like, yeah, that's gonna be sick. And then the finals comes, and then they play Zapp and
They
Roger.
ran out of music. They were like, where's the Zapp and Roger playlist?
Yeah.
Alright.
And also funk music, there is more than 8 songs of like funk. There is more than 8. It's a whole genre. It's a whole genre. There is so many artists, so many bands, so many songs.
Yeah.
Do some digging,
Yeah.
please, because
Yeah. Yeah. All right, fair. That's a good one.
I think that applies
Good
to
one.
music.
yeah.
I said this about like I think it was on the pod with Lewis. I was like, people go and play like Missy Elliott or old Fabulous stuff or that type of era that I grew up with, and I'm like, you're playing that one Missy Elliott song that everybody knows. That same album.
Listen
there's
to the rest of
three-
the album. Listen to the rest
And
of
that's
the
how I know you haven't dug. That's how I know you've seen someone else play it and played it, because it's like there's no way you found this song and you thought, oh, that's a good one. Because like that Fabulous, I think it's Street Dreams album. There's like another 2 or 3 good hip hop tracks, but everyone plays that. Well, I forget the name of the song, but there's like one that like people always play, and it's like no one in their head likes the other one more than that one. Anyway, that's a whole other. And we're back to DJs and music. Fucking DJs.
Well, if it's funny, I actually have another one which
Go
is
for
about
it.
DJs and music.
You're ready to set me off.
Okay.
Wait, so what did we end up with?
What did we end up with? It's your take.
Yeah. I like
Funk
yeah,
music in battles, but finals only, but
Oh, yeah,
also
yeah, yeah.
only before a certain decade. Like,
What? Yeah. What's your? How are you finalizing it?
you got to stand on one of them. Which one is it? Funk music in all battles.
What?
Battling in socks.
Valid. Just let me bite Salah, man. No one's gonna know.
bite
No one's
Salah.
gonna know.
Sitting on the floor.
Funk music should not. But this you can't get rid of funk music though. Now I've realized. No, but this is the thing. This is why it's good to do, because I might have like coming into
Therapy.
this thought. I've had this thought where I'm gonna get rid of funk music in battles.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's wrong.
Okay.
You can't get rid of funk music.
Yeah,
in
but I'm
battles.
obviously not
But
gonna
you
use
can
that part
also.
of the
There is reasons. There's
your mind on
reasons
the
why. There's reasons why I'm feeling this way, and there is a lesson in that. I don't know what it is.
Someone should learn something.
So if someone knows what the
It won't
lesson
be
is,
me, but
write in the comments. Let me know, because I'll check. But there is a lesson in that. I don't think we should get rid of funk music in battles, but at the same time, there needs to be some sort of limit to funk music and how it's played. And so maybe I'd get rid of bad DJs.
ooh, but I mean, yeah.
That's
Well,
what
I
it
mean-
all comes down to, really.
I mean, that's
does it
like
not?
that's
All right.
almost
Like a
cheating,
DJ
'cause that's
DJ that
we're all
doesn't-
gonna agree.
Yeah, we all go. All right. Can I piggyback on this one for my second one? All right. When you say bad DJs, I've got a more. All right.
Here we go.
So-
I don't like the way he started this.
I think I want to put in Room 101 all DJs that are older than the dancers dancing.
What?
I'm gonna need a minute.
Wait.
Play
So
the
that-
countdown clock, like ding.
Say that one more time.
So let's say the average age of the dancers is like 25 in a battle. I think no DJs that are older than that.
Wait, what? Sorry. But you're gonna.
Okay, whatever the average age of the dancers in an event.
In the battle.
yeah,
Yeah.
the DJ can't be older than them.
What did I say that was different to that?
Nothing.
No, this is why I wanted you to say it again.
Right, okay.
I just like, yeah, helping.
Remember, I didn't shit on yours.
Did you not?
Mate, I don't need to. They can.
All right, let's fucking go. You know what, man? I'm not holding back anymore.
me
I
in the
was
car,
being
man,
nice,
is
and
going down.
I was being cool, and I was helping him out with his.
Okay, wait.
All right, come at me.
All right. Hold on. So
We can't- we-
wait.
I get it.
So Renegade shouldn't.
No.
DJ.
wait. Make your case first before we react.
All right, here's my base point, right? My base point is, I think this all started, let's say, circa 70s, right? With people playing music for their people. Right. It wasn't someone's granddad playing music for the kids, right? It was people playing music for their people. And for some reason, what seems to happen now is you've got like 50, 60-year-olds playing music for 16-year-olds. They listen to a completely different set of artists.
He's winning me over.
Right.
Mercy, you better bring me back.
A completely different set of artists. They have a completely different connection with music to those. And what's happening is there's a massive disconnect with the people that are playing the music and the people that are dancing to it when they're both meant to be in sync. I think if you have young DJs, which we have a lot of, let's say like Josh Constant, is it?
Yep.
Josh Constanza,
Lotus, Titan,
Lewis, all these people. They're of the people. They dance with these people right now. They listen to the same music. They're good at their craft, and I think what should happen is I think those people should learn how to up their skill set from the older DJs. I think the older DJs should be mentors for better DJing, better methods of finding and making music than actually playing in the battles. I think that's how the skill should be used.
Lee, do you think the people that
If I had a suitcase, I would rest it.
I'm just calling to see if anybody has any pushbacks. I'd like to order a they're out of stock. I'm kind of with him.
I can't even get into this. That's just gonna take a lot of energy out of me. Bro, what are you saying?
Get rid of Salah.
What do you mean?
What?
What did I say? What did I say just now? That was.
Okay, wait. I want
So
to.
you're saying someone older can't do that? They should. They should, but this is what I mean about being a good DJ.
Yeah.
They should be able to listen to the stuff that they
I think it's
listen
a
to, and
culture.
at the same time educating the new dancers that are coming in.
To answer your question, I don't think they can do it. I think it's a cultural thing. I think the way that people listen to music, I think, is a cultural thing that formulates in your kind of adolescent, earlier years. And I think you have a different connection to music at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 or whatever than you would at something 50. And I don't think that the new music that's coming out for these kids that are listening to it, that they connect with, that they'll go and be inspired by. I don't think that older DJs that are 40, 50, 60 can connect with the same music in the same way. I think they should.
But they can.
I don't think they can. I don't think they are.
This is but this is the thing. They're like they can,
Can
they can, and they do, and they need to.
Who?
We can't at people.
Can I make?
No,
a,
but
can I
you're not
make
at it. It's a positive thing. If you're saying that people can and they do, tell me the good ones.
But then there's the same reason why, like, I don't know. I just think that a lot of young DJs won't necessarily play songs that are like the boom baps, the older.
I agree.
version.
That's why I said about the mentor thing.
And then now, those DJs, the mentors, won't be able to, because a lot of people use it as like a job, like for work.
Yeah.
Get paid.
But he
You've
means that
basically
for the cultural
negated.
good.
You've basically negated a certain generation where they can't make money from DJing battles anymore.
Yeah, DJing battles, like
DJ the after.
Where it's the majority of the majority of time is that's how they would make money.
But I also think that the counter is true as well, where because a lot of those DJs, they prioritize their money, they're the ones that are always given the jobs, whatever. I think it gatekeeps, and I think it prevents a lot of other people from earning careers in that from early on as well.
Can I?
No, it wasn't necessarily gatekeep. Why would it gatekeep?
Well, because a certain generation of people or a certain type of people are dominating the economy in
Well, why can't that new person from the new generation DJ as well? Learn how to DJ and do their own research and do their own digging.
But
and
my solution would be to get that as a direct line from the older DJ.
What's in it for them?
Is that there's still a job with that. They pay the older DJ. People do it when they teach dance. Why not teach DJing?
Can I?
If you give them a source of income that they can...
Yeah, I'm not saying do it for free. I'll absolutely pay them.
No, I'm talking about like, because what you're asking people here to do is stop getting money for what you're doing
And get money from something else.
and let someone else do it. But how would they get money from something else? Would DJing, teaching classes, DJing classes, I guess that would help.
Technical for enough.
I mean, teaching.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're right there, Luke.
Yeah, I would love to interject.
Well, go then. We haven't said anything for the past 5 minutes.
He runs the place. Jesus, go on. What's your name? Red Bull?
I think there is an element where it's like the older DJs, like it is your job is to be, which is what Musa is saying, like it is your job to understand everything. Like a normal 50-year-old, if you walked up to them in the street, is like for sure they can't connect with what the kids are playing and they don't listen to it in their daily life. But when your full-time job is trying to learn and understand. However, the flip side of it is like, if we talk about, these music journalists, like if we talk about Joe Budden or like Ebro or Charlemagne or these people that talk about music, I listen to that a lot, so that's why it's like my reference in terms of music. And like they constantly make that disclaimer of like Joe Budden will. I mean, he also has some very wild opinions, but he will say, like, I don't like this album, but I'm also not out in the club. Or he'll be like, I listened to this album and I didn't like it, but actually, you know what? Last night I was at the strip club and I was like, I get it. This is a good album. Like, and it's like depending on how you listen to it and where you listen to it, changes your relationship with the album and the genre of music. So it's like, again, if these DJs, they could be digging all they want, but if you're not, I mean, first of all, if you're not battling, is a very different perspective. If you're not a kid and you're not out socializing and talking with other kids and
I
like,
think it's a massive part.
yeah, you're not seeing, you're like, oh, the kids are going to love this. And they're like, well, we think it sucks. You know what I mean? Or vice versa. They're like, oh, they're going to hate this. And they're like, what? Like, you know, it might be like a TikTok song and you're like, oh, this TikTok trash. But a lot of these 17-year-olds are on TikTok, so they might love it. You know, there's a lot of like variables that you can try your best to research, but you can't really like understand at its core unless you're living the life and experience the music. And I do think music is cultural. The only thing I disagree with is like getting rid of them completely, because I'd say Muss's pushback of like they, in the same way that the young kids, that the same way that the older people can't play the young kids stuff because they're not living it. I don't want a 50-year-old searching through like, you know, who's like a little yachty and trying to find the battle tracks from that. They'll be like, what's this trash? I also don't want my 17-year-old.
Like it's like the
Well, who's young?
Bruv,
Who's
we're
current?
in our 30s. We don't know. You tell us.
Skrilla.
Yeah, same.
Imagine battling to Skrilla.
I don't even know who
That'd
that
be
is.
cool. 6,
The
7?
Detroit guy?
6, 7? No, I think it's from Philadelphia.
Oh, there's a one called Skrilla Baby from Detroit who I know about. But anyway,
Skrilla.
we're so old. I also don't want my 17-year-olds choosing my boom bap.
For
Do you know
sure.
what I mean?
But that's why I said I think there should be a connection between the two.
Yeah, I mean, my solution would be have one. You have to have one of each. You have to have a
But
you can't have two older DJs, one
mo-
young and one old.
Yeah, but most places aren't going to pay for two DJs.
Sure, then
So wouldn't you prefer culturally the person in the
Lean
room
towards young.
to play the music that culturally connects? Because remember,
Yeah.
how many references culturally do you get, jokes that are made,
Yeah.
and things or adjustments to beats that you can play or mixes that you can make just because you understand what people are listening to currently.
I'm gonna
But
get him right.
all right, but then to be able to employ things like it was Kev who played the idea of changing songs per round, right? It was or Kev's thing of again reference
The
Kev is
funk
almost
and-
whatever, right? But it's like funk and thingy. But it's like imagine the idea of someone understanding how to, like he said, go out and search for records in a record shop, you know, or understanding, oh, that song is great, but actually it just needs a little bit more sharp, a little bit more bang on the snare. It needs, but it's these little things that the youngins won't have their ears attuned to that an old head can do, and it's like all of these things in terms of production, in terms of how to manage themselves. It's not even just that, but like business wise, it's like. These old heads are flying around, like you said, they make a lot of money off this stuff. The amount of advice they could give to young guns in terms of, all right, this is how you be professional, this is how you connect with people. Yes, you can play good music, but why am I still being hired for the jobs and you're not? You know, in that sense. And I think there's so much advice that old heads could give in more of these areas that are outside the practice of doing the thing and in the practice of doing the thing, that I think it would provide a space for them to kind of mature in their practice as well and kind of allow them to not kind of crudely age out, but also it then allows for the scene to grow with or in line with the people. Like how many dance events have we been to, man, where they're playing old music and you're like, the kids don't connect with it. They're
Like for example, funk music.
like funk music, right? Like Zapp and Roger, right? But then imagine you had like, instead of funk, you had garage or something like that, which is still old. It's still like, that's what ours is. But imagine like, there's something that I don't know, like Lewis plays or whoever else that you're just like, I'm like, oh, I haven't heard that before, but I like the vibe of this. It's that thing.
You can discover new stuff.
Yeah.
I think the only, not pushback, but the only thing is that I would add to that is like, not only do I agree, I think the same applies to judging.
Oh,
Because I'm like,
go on,
the whole point that you're making is that like when you're older, you're not in touch with the current cultural landscape of what's going on, and therefore you can't play the current stuff. I think if you're judging
don't disagree with that.
and you're 50, it's like remember, this is, and not to call you old, but like because you were with me after I said what I said, but we were judging a UDO once, and there was like a young kids group who were dancing to like really new school like trap stuff, and they were doing kind of like all these like Renegade and all that, right? And then Lee was like, because you know in UDO judging you have to pick if they do a style, and you know like you have to look for styles. It's like, right, I see pop in, I see lock in, and he was like, would you call this a style? And I was like, I would call it hip hop because it's choreo, but because they're doing very current stuff.
Fair.
And he was like, oh yeah, actually that makes a lot of sense because I'm like, if hip hop is built around social dances, we can't say it's only, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
so I'm like, sorry, just to finish my
I
thing,
like
it's like,
that. I like that.
if you're a judge and you're 50, you're not out in the clubs, you're not out hanging out with the kids. So if they do a current social dance, you're going to have no clue. And you're like, oh, you've got no foundations. It's like, do I have no foundations? Or do you have no idea what foundations are in this day and age?
Yeah, for our culture. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The only conflict of interest is that the people that their age, they really can't be active dancers.
Wait a second.
So if the kids are like the same age judges
Yeah.
as the dancers, so for culturally they understand it, they can't be active dancers.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that for sure. It's more just like, I think there's an element which we overlook in a way sometimes of like the cultural understanding of the judging.
Yes. No,
Because
I agree.
all of these things are like not subjective, but like it's like what foundation. We had this argument, not with each other, but we would argue this when people taught us about hip hop back in the day. But it's like if people are like, yeah, hip hop's all about social dances, do the Running Man, and I'm like, well, what about today? We said this when we were like 18 when we first started.
yeah.
We were like, what about our social dances?
Dougie Jerk and what- yeah.
Because like we're learning all these social dances, and they're like, yeah, but the Running Man, and I'm like, but if it's social dances. Then the social, we were actually out in the clubs at 18, 19. So no one's
No, I
out there
wasn't.
doing the Running Man.
No, he wasn't.
We were.
No.
But yeah, anyway. But no, I'm actually very on board with your take.
But then I also at the
Fair.
same time, to play devil's advocate,
Say it like you
is,
didn't expect it.
is the younger generation as a judge would have to do a lot of research
Sure.
about all the stuff that have happened, about all the dances that happened before.
Yeah.
Because you just get like some new guy biting someone.
But
Yeah,
I agree
yeah,
with
yeah,
you. But I
yeah.
think they should anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think that's devil. I should
should
agree
what?
with you. I don't think that's
They should
devil's
buy it.
advocate. No.
No.
In terms of doing a lot of research.
They should do.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah.
I think you need to be an expert. I think you need to be an academic if you're doing judging. I think absolutely you need to understand what's going on all the time.
They've got to have the prefrontal cortex developed.
Jurassic Park.
That's what I'm saying.
Um,
Jurassic Park, nice. Go on, yours.
No, I just think like either way, you have old people judging, they need to research the young. If you have young people judging, they need to research the old. Same with DJs, like
Yes.
regardless.
Do
All
your
right.
work. Do your job.
What was my next one?
It was about fried chicken.
Oh, it actually was. All right, my next one is get rid of 30-second rounds.
Ooh.
React.
No, I'm with you.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win this game. By the way,
No.
it's £1,000 prize for whoever wins this.
What?
I disagree.
Yeah, what?
disagree. I
No,
don't know. There's some of the-
in fact, I would even go so far as to say get rid of everything, any round less than a minute.
Oh.
But I would concede 45-second.
I could do 45-second rounds because are we including breaking in that as well?
I'm talking about maximum limits, as in like you can do less if you choose to.
Oh, okay.
But like, don't tell me I can only do 30 seconds.
Yeah.
30-second round of what? Like pre-selection or battle?
Everything,
or
everything.
Everything? Bro,
In fact,
listen,
even more the pre-selections. Give them 2 minutes.
if you're good, you're good. You could do it. You're good in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
So it's fine.
agreed.
You
I don't
can't do
thi- yeah, I
if
don't
it
disagree with
takes you
that.
if it takes you 15 seconds or 20 seconds or 30 seconds to warm up and do your round, then bruh, like you don't deserve
But
to win, man.
No, but it depends what you're there for. Because if it's only about the competition, winning or losing, then I agree with you.
Is it not?
No, not for me, and
Yeah,
not
not for me
my
either, yeah.
opinion on battling. It's like there are a large section of people that are just there to win. I think there's also it's like
Everyone is there to win.
I'm
No,
often
look,
not.
Look. Everyone is there to win,
Look.
apart from
Do you mean the whole competition
one-
or just battles?
the competition. You go into the competition to win, okay? Like that should
I
be
don't.
it. But if you're going in there like not winning doesn't necessarily mean that you're not gaining anything. Like if you lose, you're not gaining
Sure.
anything. You're gaining experience, you're gaining like you're learning how to better yourself because the end goal is winning. That's the end
Do
goal.
you mean that's the main priority and goal for everyone?
It should be.
I don't.
Yeah, for
agree.
me it's not. Yeah.
Yeah,
What-
because
what is it
I
then?
often enter battles with knowing I'm not going to win. 100% my knowledge of the scene, I'm like, I'm not winning this battle or whatever. And I still want to enter because I'm like, for me, and this is kind of the good thing about dance, is like, as long as I'm on stage, as long as I get a few rounds in, I'm showcasing what I do. And I can still, I give this advice to younger dancers all the time. You can still book jobs. You can, if you blow up a round and still lose, and it goes viral, like Leto, remember him from
Yeah.
Summer Dance? And he
Yeah.
did that thing with his feet. Like, he didn't win Summer Dance that year, but he blew up and toured the world. I don't think he did. But, like,
100%.
do you see what I mean?
I get you. But like that doesn't there can be so many different reasons why to compete, but I'm talking about like in general, when you're competing, you're trying to win. Your goal is to win. It's not just to showcase. Yeah, you are showcasing yourself. Yeah, you're getting experience. Yeah, you're doing your thing. You're gonna get footage. You're gonna do all of that to help you carry on doing what you're doing. But you're going there to win. Like,
I don't know if I agree with that. I think like the thing is set up to win.
Then in
for
that
sure.
case, bro, just film a video at home, man. Do your thing, video, and post it up. Wait, what are you doing?
What? That's not a good argument.
Like, if you're not going into a competition,
But why does everyone
win.
need to share the same goal?
Yeah, and if you win against me
I'm not
because
saying
I'm that.
I'm saying like you're trying to win.
Yeah, we're not disagreeing with you saying that you wouldn't want to win. We're not saying that. We're not disregarding the fact that people want to go and win. That's that's the point of the game, right? But like that it's not everyone's main priority. Like when they understand realistically, like if I go into a competition and there's like the best poppers in the world, obviously I'm not going to win. I'm not trying to win, but I'm also not prioritizing that as the reason that I'm there, because if I do, there's 100% chance I won't achieve my goal, and I feel like I've been let down for the day. But if I reprioritize and I say, all right, what else can I get out of today, and I make that my priority, then I can come away feeling like I've won in a different sense. But
I guess it's just the way of looking at it. I guess it's like
yeah.
how you kind of visualize what you're getting out of it. But
for
me,
for
the
sure.
end goal to everyone is always to want to win. If you're not winning, there is still other things that you are gaining from it. It's not a loss. You
But
never
do you mean
lose.
it would be a priority, like number one on the priority sheet would be to win for everyone? Because that's what I think we're not agreeing with. Because I'm like, for me, sometimes winning is like fifth priority. Like it would be cool if I won, but I'm here. Actually, I want to do a good round. Actually, I want to get good footage. Actually, I want to just beat that one person that I don't like.
For the end goal of you winning.
No.
Might not be in this competition, but the one after that, the one after that, the one after. If you carry on doing all these things that you're aiming to do,
Okay,
the end goal would be to win.
I still don't think it would, but I see the longer view on it now. Yeah.
I mean, Jalawi spoke about this when we were at Eurobattle with Breaks, I think, where he was saying like, and I always reference this, but it's like, he's like, I haven't won anything big. He's like, what have I won that's big? But he's like, I'm traveling all over the world, getting booked to and it's like, just being memorable. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I get you.
I think sometimes like this is kind of for me is like, not a mistake, but like when young dancers go into battles, because it's so overwhelmingly like everyone wants to win and they think if I'm not winning, I'm losing in a way.
100% not.
And it's like, you can just enter and use the vehicle of that to achieve other shit. And like in your head, you're like, I could never win a battle in my life and still be happy, but I'm going to work more than... And also there's a lot of people that get more jobs, more success, more guests, more judge, whatever, than people that win a lot of battles.
Of course. I completely agree with you. Obviously,
Yeah.
like when...
Great if you have both.
To bring it back, when I was in Rexu and we did the X Factor, we weren't going there to win. Like, it would have been nice to win, but obviously we had plans like, okay, we're going to do this, and with this, we're going to be able to go on to do blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah, yeah.
But then found out we did this, and then we went through it. It's like,
So you-
okay.
And if
So
you could do, and you did both, so it's
Yeah.
like
So we did both.
Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously, when you're doing something, you're gonna want to win. You're gonna do your best. You're gonna do your best. You're gonna try
I
and
think
like.
so.
You're not gonna purposely aim to not win. Like always, you're always gonna aim. But you also have to be realistic, and that's what you guys are, I guess, saying. It's like, okay, realistically, I'm not gonna win the competition, but I can still get this, and this, and this. But you wouldn't have thought that it was realistic of you not winning or not winning, if you didn't try to win.
Can I bring it back
Does
to
that
what
make sense?
my thing was?
Yeah.
To my
30-second rounds.
Yeah, the 30-second round. It's like, regardless of that, you're conceding that there is more than one goal. Regardless of where we put it in the priority, you're saying there's more than one thing we can get out of battles, right? And in my opinion, if you make it 30-second rounds, yes, we can still, technically, I can still judge a winner in 30 seconds. It's not great, it's not the best, but sure, like, you're good, quick round, boom, boom, boom. I can see who did a better 30-second round. It's enough to make a judgment. I don't think it's enough for any of the other priorities.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like any dancer that's not there to only compete loses out, because I'm like, I'm there to express myself, to do this, even to make an impact. It's
It's
like,
hard to be memorable in 30 seconds.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, even get into your thing. And even in terms of like, you know, I think with all art and like anything durational, let's say, besides, like, so not a painting, like a spoken word piece, a speech, a dance performance, a song, there's structure, right? And in 30 seconds, you imagine trying to sing like, oh, here's a Beyonce song. You've only got 30 seconds to record. Like, it has to be 30 seconds max. It would be the worst song ever.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like and I'm not saying, you know, when you get to like, things can be too long. You could have a 4-hour performance that just drags. So there's a certain time where you start to build a structure, and the structure enhances the story.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why movies exist versus like 30-minute TV shows, because you can't tell the same story in 30 minutes that you can in 2 hours.
Well, I think to your point as well, I think this is why there's a massive issue with social media, right? The idea of
Exactly.
being
Great
like
point.
nothing, or it's rare that you find something on social media that is really memorable, because there's just such a plethora of just like 30-second, 10-second clips.
Just get it through your,
But
yeah,
then,
get
like,
it into your eyeballs.
Yeah, but when you sit down with a show or a film, or whatever, and you have that long way to like tell that story and be memorable, it's like. But if we're looking at the idea is to sell the thing and grab people's attention and make money and sell the thing, then yes, then both work. And probably the 30-second thing works maybe even a little bit more effectively in the short term. But if we're trying to get other things out of it and kind of stretch our definition of what winning is for ourselves and what we're trying to prioritize, then yeah.
And can I just say why I'm going to win this round? Because I'm not saying get rid of anyone dancing for 30 seconds. I'm saying get rid of 30-second time limits.
Yeah.
So 1
If
minute
you want to
max.
dance for 30 seconds, dance for 30
Do you
seconds.
think?
It's cool. But he also might not win around, because remember I did say about the cultural DJ things. And that was really,
Shit, this is a strong round.
And that was really
Fuck.
clever as well.
I'll at least get silver.
And Mus did say about funk music, which is also very
And guys, it's
important.
not all about winning. Full circle. All right, should we go round 3?
Yeah.
Oh, I also
sorry,
actually
Sophia, give it
agree
to
with you, by the way. Like, I only was saying these things just
Yeah,
because.
Yeah.
devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Devil's advocate.
Sophia, and also people at home, give us your thoughts, feelings, and opinions. Go.
I feel like everyone forgot about funk music. Get rid of it.
Just bringing that one back.
I feel like this one is really hard. I feel like also the points are kind of like merging together. Like there's like
Yeah.
similarities in everything. So it's kind of like you all just
We're
said the
becoming
same
one
thing,
person.
basically.
Hey.
But I would go with the 30 seconds round as well.
Damn.
Yeah. Even though
2 rounds.
the DJ's like
That's also
age
strong.
is a really actually it's never like it's something I've never thought about before. So it is really good.
It's I get it. It's too innovative. I get it.
You're ahead of your time. We're not ready for it yet.
We'll come back to this in like next year's pod.
No, you know what I'll do is you'll catch me on a pod in a year's time, be like, we need to get rid of it. And you're like, I said that on the pod.
I'll blow up your comments.
Sick. Engagement. Should we go round 3?
Round 3.
All right.
You or me?
Um,
Who
Everyone you
have
want.
I gone first?
I've gone first the first 2 times.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first, then you go, then Lee.
Cool.
I'm winning this one.
We're going to save the best till last.
Well, that's
Oh, well, then
lovely
I'll
of
go
you.
last.
Thank you.
Vote for me.
Deal.
All right. Here's what I will get rid of. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Standoffs in battles. So to clarify, 2 dancers standing there looking at each other, waiting to go second or first, like deciding who goes first and second. I have such a fucking good
Go on.
backup. No. Give me
How would you
your initial reactions.
solve it?
Like, I see, like, yeah, no one wants to watch 2 minutes of
Yep. People standing.
2
there.
people standing there. Like, I get you. But from being one of those 2 people standing there,
Yep.
I can see why it happens.
Of course, because you want to go second or whatever it might be, or or you just like want to make the other person go first, just out of a like fuck you go first kind of thing. Nice. All right. Spin the fucking bottle every time, no matter what happens.
Okay.
Spin it.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. Spin it.
Okay.
Fucking
I think it wants you to spin the
just
bottle.
fucking spin the bottle.
I think
I've had
he
enough
wants
of
us to
this.
spin the bottle.
Spin the fucking bottle.
Why is it? Why
There's
does it-
also I have a few more things that I would implement if it was if and when it's my event. I will
Yeah.
implement. One of them being whoever lives the closest to the battle venue goes first. If
Okay,
you're from,
like home court.
yep.
Nice home court.
If you're
advantage.
if you're from England and Sophia's from France, in terms of where you live, go first. If you
Interesting.
live in South London, the battle's in South London. You live in North, go first.
I'm gonna get like
If you're an alien and you live on this planet,
I'm gonna make sure like the day before I'll come from like New Zealand.
no, where you live, your resident.
I'll buy a house.
for £100 prize money?
Yeah. For a t-shirt.
No, but like that's something
T-shirt
that
and some flyers.
I think, and this is also something that I always try to do is like, if I'm at home, I'll go first. You know, it's just like and it's also if I'm battling in France, because you have the home court advantage, you have the room, everyone's cheering for you. We've been in this situation where it's like you're battling in another country, you're by yourself, you're looking around, and it was like you're battling and I'm the only one, like, go Lee! And then the whole room is just silent, a tumbleweed comes across the thing while you're doing your round.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they go, fucking just double the audience come in for some reason and they all start cheering. It's like, how did this happen? And then it's like, okay, well, in that situation, you have the whole room behind you. You know the DJ, you know the judges. Fucking go first, man. So anyway, that's not even my point. My point is...
This is what the pod was about.
Yeah. This is the only reason why I gathered you all here today. When did we come up with this thing that spinning the bottle is a bad idea? People are like, nah, we don't spin the bottle here. You guys, why?
All right, my only pushback on that of why it's a bad idea is because it removes the control from the dancers. I think what I would suggest instead is a rock, paper, scissors.
That's random chance just equally.
But it allows them to engage with it rather than like, and make it they're at least making decisions to contribute towards the random.
So you
chance
disagree
thing.
with the
I don't like rock, paper, scissors.
whoever goes first, whoever gets on the floor first kind of thing?
Yeah, I disagree with that because I like the idea of the dancers being in control of what they want to do. Because I feel like it becomes a little bit too, you do what we say when we tell you to do it otherwise. I think like there should be an element of like the dancers decide in it. And if we're saying like, no, but you're going to fuck up, you're going to waste the song, you're going to make everyone bored, you're going to fuck up the vibe and stuff like this. It's like then figure out a way to decide between you who goes first.
Then can I say this, right? Like, let's say this is what they do, a similar version in like NFL games, but like not, they get the two quarterbacks, come to the middle, I'm the referee. So you might have like the host, Lee and Mus battle in first round, come to the middle. Do you want to go first or second? No, I want to go second. Do you want to go first or second? I want to go second. So if you both say the same thing.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, flip a coin. All right, cool, we're spinning the bottle because neither of them are going to decide. So you have to walk up to the middle and say, I'll go first. And if you say, I'll go first, cool, go. If you say, I'm going second, spin the bottle, you're going second. Go.
I still like the idea of like coin with and calling heads or tails.
Sure.
Because it's like you still get to be a bit more active in like.
I'm
made a decision.
happy with
Let's
it.
just get them to punch each other up, and whoever wins.
What was that battle? Was it
second
Summer
or
Dance
first.
that used to have a foam thing?
Yeah, the coin. Yeah.
Yeah. We bring that back.
Yeah.
Like spin it, and it just has red side, blue side, or whatever. Flip the coin, spin it, do a little, you know, the twister thing with the fucking.
Yeah.
That's if both want to go second.
Yeah. So you ask, you got no chance. Right, we're doing a random.
Or if both want to go first.
I was going to say the hilarious thing is that no one's ever said that I want to go first. No, I want to go first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of
Then
them.
we spin it.
Yeah.
Again as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you saying that there isn't a single time when you think it would be good for there to be a posturing and kind of standoffing in the battles?
Finals.
I was
Get
gonna
id
say,
of it
yeah.
for the finals.
Yeah.
And like
I was
then
gonna
it's
say
like
that.
do
Okay.
you know? But
Cool.
it's also
Same
like.
thing.
But then also give him like a time limit.
He
like,
wins!
Like 20 seconds.
But
Give him like 20
yeah.
seconds, 30 seconds, no more than that. Because obviously in the finals you'll be just.
Nah,
But
like-
even still, it's like
Still like it.
I don't get what this thing is of like. This is what always irritates me, and this is why this is my final one. Is like when the MC is like, "No, we don't spin the bottle here." Like, why not? Like, what does it say about you that you want to go? Like, it doesn't make you a pussy that you don't go first because it's like. Yeah, it's just I want to go second. That's my battle choice. This is what I want to do. And also, it's like, and you can disagree whether they should or not want that, but it's like it's my decision. If I want to go second, it doesn't make me scared. There's so many other reasons why I'm not scared to battle, right? And then it's like, oh, no, but I've seen people be like, but this is not how it was done back in our day when we used to cipher. No one would point. And it's like, yeah, first of all, when you used to.
Back in our day, it used to be outside as well.
And yeah, exactly. Let's all go outside. And
Also, the song would change halfway through someone's round back in your day.
let's have the DJ keep mixing. Let's not have prize money. Let's just make this anyone can jump in whenever they want. Like, we've added so many rules, but we stop at spinning the bottle because like, no, that's not original.
Yeah, my only thing is I think that the only reason people would be uncomfortable with it is for the same reason that we would be okay with it being in the finals, is that there's an element of
Drama.
just of entertainment to watch two people try and kind of out posture each other in that sense.
Yeah.
You know, like just like, no, I'm gonna make you go first. Like, and it's like, no, I'm not breaking. Damn. Like,
Oh, then-
And then
all right.
I also want to like stand there, and if he's not going first, I'll be like, I'll go in and then do this.
But here's
'Cause that's how
something.
you know it's gonna be a good round.
At Jack of All Trades, they have this. I spoke about it on the pod, but they have a round which I think is one of the best things I've ever seen, and I think it should be implemented in every battle. But also, don't steal Joe's idea. They have a concept called the Blitz, and if you haven't seen it, it's like 2 8s each. Back and forth, and they set a time limit for like a minute or something, and it's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 you go back and forth, you go, and they use it for tiebreakers. So it's like if we do a round each on the concept, and then we go tiebreaker blitz, and it's like the way it
that's
works.
sick.
Yeah, and it's I mean, this is another concept I spoke about it in the pod, but it's like it's the most call and response you ever see in a battle, because it's literally you finish doing this and then I start doing that.
Yeah, just trading eights. That's
yeah.
sick.
And
Or
what's really cool in the vibe of the event, because it's already exciting that it's a tiebreak, then the entire crowd shouts 5, 6, 7 switch on every 2-8. So like everybody's screaming. It's like 5, 6, 7 switch, and it's like it's so
That
dope.
is sick.
Where's that?
Jack of all trades in Montreal,
Let's
they
put,
do it
let's put
sick,
that
though.
idea in room 101.
so that we can see.
So that we
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now you're on my side.
Yeah. But all that to say, I would be down for this if that was a thing, and I might even do this now that I've said this, but it's like when the DJ starts the song, we count down from 16, because 16 eights, we count down from 16 to 1, and if nobody chooses, we pick. Or like we spin the bottle. So it's like 16, 15, 14, and then 3, 2, 1, spin. And if no one goes by the time it gets to 1,
Why
we
from
spin it.
16?
2 eights.
2 eights. If we're doing that,
You're doing it in time with the music.
Yeah.
That's too messy.
I think you just spin the bottle.
Yeah,
If
fair.
you're going to do that, because I feel like
It's like giving them a chance to go
everyone's
first.
going to wait. Because the chance to go
Yeah.
first was when the music was played. When like everyone's
Yeah,
everyone's going to wait. You're just going to kill 16
Yeah, fair enough.
counts every battle.
But yeah,
I'm
maybe.
like,
I
I'm
I like to
kind.
bring in the 2 in, asking them, do you want to go first?
heads or tails,
Yeah,
heads or tails.
yeah.
And
That
we're doing that
Yeah,
one.
I'm like 80% there.
I mean, if we did have, again, if it was like, let's say, I guess UFC, I'm talking out my ass because I don't really know UFC, but like boxing, maybe where there's like ranks in the thing, is like if you two battle, but like based on our points,
There's
Lee's,
an A side and a B side.
like Lee's a higher ranked dancer than you, even if you've both won your first round. Let's say,
Like I'm a challenger. Like you challenging.
Yeah.
let's say like King,
So I would go first.
The challenger would go
challenging?
for, okay.
Yeah.
or you get to choose who flips. You get to choose heads or tails first. So like you're the higher ranked.
Oh,
heads or
okay,
tails.
that's
you
nice.
choose
Yeah,
heads,
yeah.
flip it.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I mean? Just whoever's got the.
That's cool. Yeah.
What do you do by age? Whoever's
Or by
younger
age.
goes first.
Yeah,
Respect
yeah, but
your elders and all that.
yeah, it takes away the. Anyway,
Unless you don't want to respect your elders.
Merce, what's your one?
To put in room, my third one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to put in room 101.
Okay, well, we're gonna bleep that out.
She's right.
Just so much editing for me to do. Thanks, man.
All right, but why don't we just put a disclaimer to say, obviously, we don't want to put.
I
am
don't
on
know
it.
the-
But remember, this is an absolute joke. We are joking here. That's why
It takes an absolute joke.
we're all laughing when we say stuff. So if you get offended by stuff,
You're a
stop.
joke.
You know.
Well, it's all right. You won't be offended because it can't be
'Cause
offended by
it's
a bleep. Carry on. What?
How
Why?
can I carry on?
What's the issue?
Okay,
Turn
look.
into therapy.
What's my-
Put my trauma into room 101.
I just hate them guys.
Okay. I want to word this the best way possible so I don't offend anyone.
Famous last words.
But
Worst person to say that ever.
if the hat fits,
The shoe fits, but sure.
if the shoe fits, if the hat fits.
Everybody is hats are usually one size fits
Yes.
all, to be honest.
No, what?
No.
Carry on.
Anyway.
If the shoe fits or if the hat fits, depending on if you wear shoes or hat.
Who doesn't wear shoes but wears hats?
Oh my God.
All right, let me go. Sorry.
Maybe someone that's battling in socks would wear a hat, but he won't wear.
Oh
shoes.
my God.
And they
Please.
shouldn't be
And
in
they
this
shouldn't
planet
be.
anymore.
What should be in existence?
Okay, look, there is a lot of people who are from a way older generation
Yeah.
who have been around. They have been around, but they have not taken part.
Yes.
They have been around. They've just been there,
Yeah.
and then they come back after all these years, and then they say, "You have to respect me. You have to listen to me.
Yeah.
You have to treat me like I'm."
Yeah.
When they've just been around, they haven't taken part in anything. I don't have a problem with someone being part of the community
Yeah.
and giving to the community
Yeah.
and doing the work and all of that, even if it's like late. But just because you're around does not mean that you,
Or an OG.
like,
Are you saying that our people have just been around and are not OGs?
huh?
Are
Can
you
we
saying-
move off from that point? It's the editing.
I just feel like,
Those type of people.
yeah, like those type of people. It's not just them. A lot of people do it.
So, all right. So people that demand, like if we have to put this in a sentence.
Because again, I want you guys' help here because like I think you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not wording it in the best possible way.
So people that
No, I agree.
demand respect that they haven't earned.
More or less, yeah.
Could we say that?
Because of
Yeah,
just
fair.
It's like demand because I'm this age or
All right.
I'm from this area. Or,
Cool. So it needs to be controversial to put in room 101, right?
uh,
It
Yeah.
needs to be like not the status quo. Like it has to be your take on something.
Right, sure.
So what I would say is just to kind of rather than saying something that we all just agree with, can I reword it slightly and just say it's the type of person that we otherwise would respect for being an elder, that we're saying kind of know your place. We give you respect for being there and maybe contributing, but I'm not going to prioritize you by hiring you to teach, hiring you to judge, like bringing
everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Cool.
Like, because
I could even
cool, you were there. So were a lot of other people. Like
That is a strong point, I think.
I could even expand that into like any props that are based on not the merit that you have, if that makes sense.
Well,
So like if you're like
currently,
huh?
as in merit currently.
Like people that win battles that are like, oh yeah, but like I feel like that about people that you've battled. I'm not going to say any names. Where it's like, oh, because that person's older, we automatically look at everything they do as like, no, but he has so much. Not, it's like he lost, and if someone younger that you didn't know had that skill set,
I'm so keen to know who that is after this pod.
I can tell you now.
I can tell you now.
Bleep it. Go on.
Oh, go on.
No, I was gonna.
Oh, interesting.
I'm just like that battle. I'm just like,
can you bleep both of them out there?
yeah. I just leave all his ones in. No, but I'm just like, it's like the round is not good, but because they're old, you look at this is a problem we have in dance.
Interesting.
Where like,
yeah, a
and
lot of
this is
people
a slightly bigger topic.
a lot of
but
people said the same thing. Yeah.
it's like because art is subjective as a thing, we can put our own biases into that. Now that can be like my friends are better or people from my country are better, but it can also be, oh, because of this person or like, oh, they're older and I have more respect for them. Therefore, every choice they make is artistic as opposed to a mistake. Like, oh, and I hear this shit so much where it's like, oh, this person looks offbeat. Nah, he's not offbeat. He's making a choice on like a polyrhythmic scale. It's like fuck off, man. Like he's offbeat. Let's just be real about it. He's offbeat. Respect to all the work that he's done, but he's offbeat, right? And then it's like, oh, bro, there's another one of like from your battles back in the day where it's like, I said this before about top styles not prioritizing crashing, but it's like people will take someone who's really good at floor work, watch them with their own two eyes fall over, and then say, oh no, but he was trying something like that's a new move and he meant to do that.
Bro, for me,
Fucking
anyone that
Trocadero.
crashes,
Oh,
go.
yeah.
anyone that
But
crashes
a crash,
loses.
that's what I'm saying.
Same way in b-boying, when you crash, that round is gone for me. And I don't even know. Sometimes I've seen. I don't know why, but I've seen some breaking battles where b-boys have crashed,
Yeah.
and they would still win a round.
But this
And
is
I
what
don't
I'm saying, where it's
understand like
you-
the rules are changing slowly to be more
Forgiving.
forgiving. It's like, nah, man, you crashed.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like the judges have to have that bravery in a way of like, you can't put your bias into it of like, oh, he's so good. Like, you know, like B-Boy Junior, right? He's so good at like holding his own weight. If his feet scrape the floor, you can't be like, oh no, but he probably meant to. It's like, no, like, what's the rules?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
is it a clean flare or not? Like, do you know what I mean? Or whatever the thing.
Yeah,
might
no,
be.
I get it, yeah.
So I'm like, and I think people do this when it's like a little kid, or when it's like if the little kid did surprisingly well against an adult, we go, oh my god, he won. It's like, no, objectively they didn't win. It's like your bias of like, oh, but they shouldn't be able to dance like that as a kid. It's like, okay, but objectively, did they win or not? Like,
Yeah.
same
But
with
that's-
older people. It's like just because they're old doesn't mean everything they're doing is like a well-researched fucking like I said, layered deep thing. They might just be offbeat or they might just be shit. And that's allowed to happen. And I think this happens so much where it's like people get given like the benefit of the doubt when it happens with famous dancers. Sometimes they just have dud rounds. Like the prelim was just a bit average, but you put them through because you're like, yeah, but it's fucking Alex the Cage or whoever it is. And I'm sure it was a good round. And it's like, Alex, I'm not talking about you specifically, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're giving them the benefit of the doubt because they have a name, because they're older, because they're a child, whatever it is. And it's like,
No, but
look at the round objectively.
just to kind of
Yeah.
the 2-on-2 that I did against Jadawi
No,
when I was a little kid. Well, he actually won, so
No, he didn't.
I got the t-shirt. I got a t-shirt.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Let's put it in.
So what do we agree with?
So wait,
Yeah,
people that
How do I word it in the best
Um,
way without offending?
people that want the respect that they didn't earn.
Basically, giving people props for their name rather than what they've contributed or what they're currently
And
contributing.
props leading to work or
Yeah.
status and that could be any demographic.
But specifically, like you said, just because they were around. So it could be someone like, let's say, like, I was going to use Pete, but I was actually, this guy still fucking bangs stuff at like 65. Or
And he's been part of the scene
yeah.
the entire time.
But
No, I was going to use him as a good example, like basically saying that like you can give him as much props as you want to give him because he has not only has he
because what he's been doing whilst he was in it,
and he contributed massively early. He wasn't just around; he was around
Teaching,
and continued to be
100%. Some people were just around.
There's some other people
parties.
that
Clara said this in a really good way. She was like, it was kind of on another topic, but it's on the pod, so I can share it. She was like, people that like the kids now that like sneer at like the TikTok dances or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, TikTok's not real dancing, blah, blah. She was like, give it 20, 30 years, right? And if those TikTok dances start to become like culturally like concrete and like, she didn't say exactly like this, but she's like, if they start to become like the foundations of the future dance, you guys will be the first one to put your hand up and go, I was there, and then go and teach workshops in all this TikTok shit that you're now sneering at. But it's like, it's the same kind of concept of like, at the time you weren't really involved, but now that you can see that there's an opportunity in it, and I'm like, I'm taking a point for what we're saying, which wasn't her point at the time, but it's like, now that you see an opportunity in it,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
That's very
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
See
All right.
you.
So, phrase it again.
It
Giving
was-
people because of their giving people props because of their name and not because, or their demographic, and not because it's earned.
Yes.
Fair.
Well worded, yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm just reading what Sophia.
Well done.
That's my
Thank
idea, by the
you.
way.
Right,
Okay.
is it me? The reason we're all here. Yay! Okay, right. So I'm gonna prep before we play. So you're gonna play this on screen, right?
If you want me to.
Yeah, cool. So I want you. So what I would like you to do is have our three heads in the corners,
I'll do my best.
right? And then when I'm asking Sophia to pause, you also pause the video. Like, all right.
Okay.
So my Room 101 last one is pre-selections.
Okay, getting rid of. I'm already on board.
Yeah.
You don't have to do any presentation.
Get
Alright.
rid of pre-selection.
Showcase pre-selection rounds. Yes.
Get rid of them. Just get rid of all prelims ever. I'm in.
You need.
Okay,
You need to
I
filter
feel.
through.
I feel
How
like.
would you filter? How would you choose your top
Okay. So
8 or top 16?
this is where the meme comes in of me doing this, right? Because I thought about this and I was like, all right, my main problem with pre-selection rounds is that there is no effective way to judge them and to rank order people. And yet we do it at every single event and it wastes hours.
with you so far.
Like hours on end, right? So, as far as we know, like, because obviously we all know I'm a massive fan of Threefold and Trivium, which are judging frameworks by judging the imbalances between dancers. Like, there's loads to go into that in a moment, but I won't. But the idea, very simply, is that you have one dancer versus another dancer. You watch one dancer, you assess what they do, and you see how the other dancer compares. And if there are any imbalances, let's say one dancer is slightly more dynamic than the other one or slightly more creative than the other one, then you pick your winner. You cannot do that with hundreds of dancers or tens of dancers or more than 2 dancers in a prelims. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right? So I thought, how would you do it? And I was like, well, you have to have battles for prelims. And I was like, all right, cool. But then that wouldn't work because blah, 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 whatever. So I was like, I created a whole framework for a battle structure for a league and a system for like a whole year just to be able to solve the problem of removing prelims. Because it creates a massive issue. Because like you said, how would you filter through the dancers that want to enter?
Yeah.
So I made a new system, a new framework, a new format for battles, and it's a league and it's called Event Flow. And the idea...
Copywritten.
Copywritten, right?
Is it?
No, I mean, yes. No, it's not.
That's-
Right, but but I don't have to worry about that because no one's going to do it because it's too complicated. Right,
Or am I?
or am I challenging you? Right, but the idea is that I am taking in a couple of other things like the Trivium system to be able to judge 1v1 battles, and I'm going to introduce the ranking system known as the ELO ranking system.
Okay.
So ELO is just the surname of the guy who made this system. This guy made it in the 70s for chess. This is how chess players get their rankings, and it's used quite a lot.
Only in chess, or do they use another?
They use it in esports
Okay.
as well. But they use it a lot in esports. I think there's other things, maybe boxing, I'm not sure, whatever. But it's definitely in chess and esports.
Okay.
So it's used worldwide in loads of different ways to rank people all the time, right? Now, the one caveat that I have here is that not all dance battles need to be as part of the ranked system for this to work. You can have events that aren't ranked, but here is how I would run the prelims and events. Okay, hit me, Sophia. So, on screen, event flow, a new battle structure for dancers. So,
Very nice.
pause. Okay, so pre-selection format, the new one. Only the first event at the beginning of the year or the season will be considered a prelim event. Everyone who enters the season starts with a standard ranking of 1,500.
Okay.
Right? The way ELO ranking works is it goes up or down depending on who you beat or lose to. If you beat someone with a close ranking to yourself, then you get a small amount of points. If you beat someone with a who is higher ranked than you get lots of points. If you lose to someone who is similar to you, you get you only lose a few amount of points.
So the first event where we're all on 1,500.
Everyone
starts very small increments to start with.
Exactly, and then it will just balance out. Everyone who hasn't had a single battle yet gets a baseline score of 1,500. That's how it works on any chess app that you get, like chess.com or whatever. So missing this event, the first prelim event, doesn't mean you can't play and you can't adjust your ranking. You can simply enter at another event through the year, which I'll address later on. But starting here could help you climb the ranks early. There will be no showcase rounds, only 1v1 battles.
So everyone that enters, if there's 100 of us that enter, we just randomly paired up?
Not randomly.
Here we go.
Hit us up, Sophia.
I didn't know that was a brilliant segue, but I'm just very
perfect. Okay, pause it. And they're all dancing, they're jiggling. So basically, all dancers will sign up to the event beforehand and be organized into groups with other dancers. So the idea is that we know who's going to be in what group beforehand. Pals.
Right, okay.
So we don't do sign-ups on the day, we do sign-ups prior to the event.
Yeah.
And you have a long period of signing up, right? And this can be one event, it can be one event across multiple days, it can be multiple events with the same intention across a country, right? As long as they all sign up. Each group will be balanced based on how many dancers enter the event. The idea is...
It could be 5, could be 6 in a group, depending on how many you got.
Well, actually, it could be, but my idea for now, to keep it simple, is 4 groups of 4. This will create a simple tournament structure for 16 dancers, and we want groups of 16. If there's a group of 8 left over, then it's just 2 groups of 4.
So, but you got A, B, C, D. That makes 16 dancers. What if you have 100 people enter?
Then you have groups of 16. You divide 100 by that 16, and whatever's left, then you group those into groups as well.
Oh, so it's like A, B, C, D, and then E, F, G. You know, like that.
Yeah, you could do A, B, C, D for category 1, A, B, C, D for category 2, A, B, C, D for category 3, and you could just have lots of groups of A, B, or C, D.
Okay.
Yeah, right? So, hit it, Sophia. So, after you group them, they do a round-robin style battle. So, the idea is everyone battles everyone. And everyone does a best of 3, and the winners of the groups then progress. So, you have one winner from each group. Those winners from each group will then play against each other. So, Group A winner versus Group B winner, Group C winner versus Group D winner, and then they continue into a knockout-style tournament until you get your Battle 1 winner versus your Battle 2 winner, and then you get your first champion. Pause it. Right. So, and that's fine. So, you get a champion for each group of 4, right? So, for each 16 dancers that you've grouped, you get a single champion for each one.
Yeah.
So, each prelim event will have multiple champions.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, yeah.
The only idea of having a champion is that, and rather than just having round robin and then leaving it, is so that you have some progression at the event, because like you said earlier, there are a lot of people that want to win the event. Right, so the idea is that you have an overall winner for your group, right? So you can progress, and it's a good incentive to get people to want to beat other people, right? After the prelims, the battles will be calculated to create the first set of rankings. So let's say for the category 1, where you have groups of 4, you then have your ranking based on who did what.
So you will have, like, let's say, for example, if you have 160 dancers that enter, that means there will be 10 groups of 16.
Yes.
So you'll have 10 winners.
Yes.
So those 10 winners will all be on the same amount of points. And then everyone else will be... Well, actually, everyone in all the 16s will be in the same amount of points.
It depends based on how they worked how they performed in their group in round robin. So it's best of 3, so you can you'll dance at least 2 rounds right straight away, right? So in your group you'll dance at least 6 rounds.
But as in what I'm saying is like,
I know what you mean.
yeah, there's no way to get a more or less points because everyone's ending. It's just different people.
But the ranking is adjusted kind of in the event, and then it's all calculated up. So like, it could be that I've won 2 battles, you've lost 2 battles, and then when we get to each other, if you beat me, you get more.
Okay.
Yeah, based on how the
we're back
rankings
with
work.
you, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So the rankings adjust depending on who you've beat, right?
So this what you're showing on screen is a subsection of the whole event. So it's what's happening in a 16, but that's being repeated across however many necessary to filter out all the dances.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now we've got the case where we've already got our rankings. So now we have a case where everyone has battled.
And you're saying that whole 16 group stage thing with the multiple champions, that's just one event alone. So we let's say it's 160 dancers that enter and we crown 10 champions, 10 second place, 10 third place. That's the event. We all go home. You
Yes.
won, I won my group, you won your group. Cool. Let's wait for the next event.
Yes.
Cool.
Let's wait for the start of the battle season.
Got you.
And what we get is that everyone has a ranking now, so everyone gets to have battled. So there's no going to an event, doing a 30-second bloody pre-selection showcase round, and not progressing, which people do for multiple
So
events.
everyone's done minimum.
6 rounds.
So you've
Minimum.
battled in your group and then you've also battled against
Yeah.
someone where you've played. So no one gets knocked out of the round robins. It's
Yeah.
just to place you in the...
Well, yeah, 3 people get kind of knocked out. There's only 1 winner from each group.
Okay, so everybody does the round robins.
Yes.
That's the stage where you would get knocked out.
Exactly.
So you, worst case scenario, you get 3 battles.
With 2 rounds apiece. Worst case scenario, you
Ooh.
get to battle 6 times. Worst case.
They get to do 6 rounds.
Yeah, but you get to do.
Okay, yeah, that's
Right.
great. I'm here for this.
Cool. So then every event after that, for now, would follow a top 24 structure.
Yeah.
I'm aware of a time limit, so I'm going to talk like
No, you're right.
succinctly, right? So the idea is that we have 3 categories per event. The first 2 categories, 1 and 2, they take the top 24 ranked dancers that enter the event.
When?
So like regardless of whoever shows up, whoever's the top 24 ranked.
Okay.
They then are
Does that account for people that both have the same?
yeah, we just put, let's say that there's going to be naturally at the beginning of events, there's going to be people that are ranked the same, like that you just put wherever the top 24. So if the top 24 all have 1,700, then it's that.
And if there's more than 24 that have that many, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, then I'm not sure. Then you just see
You will
that,
figure that out.
whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
So ranked battle events will follow this structure, right? And there will be 3 categories, blah, blah, blah. Each round in each battle will affect your ranking. So every dancer that signs up to battle will have the chance to increase their ranking, right? The third event category is open. That's for anyone who's not in the top 24. And that means that you don't have to have gone to the prelim event. You don't have to have gone to any other event. But there is an open category for new entries that can always improve their rankings. And the way that I've structured all 3 categories means that you always get the opportunity to battle someone who is a top ranked or higher ranked person than you.
Okay.
Cool. So this is bloody fucking... I went nuts last night. All right, so my category 1 is, again, very simple, round robin. The idea is that both groups of the top 8, so we'll be split into 4. So 4 dancers for group A and 4 dancers for group B. These are the top 8 of the top 24. They will be seeded to effectively match up the top 8 dancers for the event. And then they will battle each other into a round robin style event, right? So the dancers compete in a round robin format to determine the top 2 dancers from each group to proceed to a top 4 knockout, leading to our first winner.
Cool.
So the top 2 dancers of each group will then battle winner versus runner-up, winner versus runner-up. Then the winners of those battles will go through to a finals, and then you get your first category 1 winner.
Is there anything? What happens if you have less than 8 people that sign up? Like less than 8. Oh no, it's
Pack up and go home.
top ranked. So
Yeah, if you've got an
even
event that can't get 8 people, Jesus Christ.
So even but I mean,
not
like,
an event.
Sorry, I was thinking like 8, not highly. Like if only people that show up have really low scores, but it's just the top 8 from whoever
Exactly.
enters with their rank.
Exactly, yeah.
With you.
So then we go to category 2. Pause it. So remember that there were 2 dancers that progressed in category 1 and 2 dancers that didn't progress in round robin. They'll come back later. Category 2, similar thing with the last 16 ranked dancers from the top 24, but this time we do 4 groups just like we did at the prelim event. So they do a round robin, thank you, and they battle everyone, and then the top 2 of each group will then go up and do the exact same thing. Pause, please. So again, the winner and runner-up of Group C and D versus the winner and runner-up of Group D and C, and then same thing for E and F and E and F again. Then the winner of those battles will create a top 4 again. So we had a top 8, and now we've gone to a top 4. These ranked dancers that are in now a top 4 will then battle the category 1 dancers that were eliminated in their round robin groups. They get to come back and they get to choose who they want to battle, like Summer Dance.
Yeah.
With you so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. No?
Oh, bro, I've been long gone.
Fair. Okay, cool. I'll just carry
Carry on because
carry
I'm
on.
sure people are
I'll carry on.
engaged.
They can pause it and rewind.
Yeah, fair
This
enough.
is
Yeah, you can pause and rewind. So that creates another top 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get to battle higher ranked dancers. So now the dancers that were in the top 16 ranked get to battle dancers that were in the top 8 ranked. So now there's a big chance that they get to improve their rankings. Right? And remember, this is just top dancers from the events. There might be someone in the top 8 that's ranked 7 or 8, but there might be someone in the 16 ranked dancers that's ranked like 42. So they might get to battle someone, and then if they win a round or they win 2 rounds and they beat them, then their ranking goes up massively. Cool. This obviously carries on. We can just let this one flow now. So this obviously carries on into battles where they get the opportunity, and then it just goes into a normal knockout tournament, right? So then you've got naturally the quarters, semis, and then finals, and then you get your category 2 winner. So now we've got our second winner of the event already. So we've got a category 1 winner, and then
Sorry.
listen, yeah, it took me 6 hours to make this, right? We've got a category 1 winner and a category 2 winner. Well done for the joke, though, bastard. Right, so category 3, this is the last one. This is open category. Right, so the idea, so for the remaining dancers is open. Dancers will still want the chance to battle, and this category is for them. So if they've missed the preliminary event or that they couldn't get into the top 24 ranked, for example. So this will be a straight 1v1 knockout tournament, best of 3 rounds, and the aim is to get a top 8 out of all of them. But to your question earlier, what happens if an uneven number of people enter? Then what happens is we will just get an extra bracket for someone to make a top 8, right? So you've got a pair at the bottom, make the first, second, third, fourth. But when it comes to 8th, we need to get them to battle again. So very simple. They then go to a top 8. And remember, from category 2, there were 8 dancers that were knocked out. They come back. And now the people in the open category get a chance to battle someone from category 2, the top 16.
Right, so you can always get a chance to battle upwards.
Always get a chance to battle upwards. And the same thing happens again. So then we can just let this play through now. So every single battle,
and therefore getting a chance to like really increase your points it's like seeding the battles kind of for us. We have a top 8 and a bottom 8
exactly.
against each other.
So you always know that when you go to an event, you're always going to watch high ranked dancers all the time, and they're always going to be seeded to battle against each other. So now we've got 3 winners. Now, so my thing is, so the outcome of each event is very simple. You get 3 major outcomes. 1, you get 3 winners of each event rather than just 1. 2, every single dancer battles every single time. There's no pre-selection, there's no turn up to event, there's no traveling or doing 1 round, getting flown in as a guest and then bouncing. You get to battle every single time, every time. And then the last thing that I think is the best thing about it is that every dancer has a ranking. So when we come away from this, and the video will just stop now, but when we come away from this, after each event, usually, unless it's a league, you come away and you have to start again from scratch. And there's nothing you can take with you. And the only reason I like this more than I like other leagues is that other leagues prioritize stacking points for your performance in a battle. So if you get through prelims, or if you win quarter semis or finals, or you win the event, you get points. The only downside to that is that it punishes performance by promoting consistency.
Like you could win 1 battle.
Well, for example, and I'm just going to use this as an example. I'm not trying to shit on anyone, but just as an example of where there might be a fault in this, because I think like Undisputed and Kingdoms League, I think they're doing a really good job. But say, for example, there have been 7 Kingdoms League battles that I've had pop in. Omni's won most of them, and he's first on them, which he should be. Silk, arguably the best popper in the country, maybe top 3 out of him, Omni, and Harry. Right? No argument, right? He's currently 6 on the list. Yeah.
Because he didn't go to a lot of events.
He's been to 2 events, he's won 1 and been in the finals of the other. He has performed better than the 5th, 4th, 3rd and 2nd person on the list, yet he's 6 just because he hasn't been consistent. Taiwo, who has performed brilliantly across events, hasn't won an event. And he's higher ranked than Silk at the moment just because he's...
But does that not work with this where it's like if
no shade on anyone, it's just that for me I'm criticising the system.
I don't think you've said anything about
Yeah.
But like, if you win one event in this and then don't enter the others, and I'm 8th and like in every battle I always beat the 7th place person, would I not be able to rack up more points than you?
You could. So there's like a thing called like ranking stacking or sitting on your rank, right?
Yeah.
So the idea how this is fixed is one in the ranking itself. So the idea is that your ranking changes again depending on who you beat. So you can beat basically someone in 4 positions. So you can beat or lose to someone that's close to you, or you can beat or lose to someone that's
so
far away.
It's not your position in the competition; it's who you beat.
Exactly.
So like,
Exactly.
if I win 4 battles I win 4 finals.
Yes.
You only win 1 top 8. Like, I'm just exaggerating for the sake of it, but the 4 times I've won a battle, the person I battled in the final is like my uncle.
Or it's way low.
And then you in the top 8, you beat fucking
I beat
Nelson and MT Pop the next round, and then you never battle again. So, but you like shot up the ranking because of who you beat,
Exactly.
not where you beat them.
So that's how you get your ranking. And then to punish people from sitting on it, basically you can't just stack points and then not enter battle, so people don't have a chance to beat you.
Yeah.
What happens is that for every event that you don't go to, you start your ranking starts to slide downwards, like not massively.
Based on what, or like how?
You set
Like every battle you don't enter, you -2 or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
it's a penalty based. It's a maths thing or whatever. Like, but it's like the idea is that you penalize that a little bit. But the idea is like so you are punishing a lack of consistency like the other battles. But what it does is it allows you to completely reward your performance and rack all that straight back up depending on who you beat at the next event.
I'm pretty in with this, and here is why.
I made that myself. Sorry.
Well done.
Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. Well done.
Thanks. I know you fell asleep.
No, I didn't. No, it's not about falling. Like I just need a bit more time to process. Like
Fair.
I can't.
Yeah, and here's
I need
why
to
that's
know, but it
not a
sounds
problem.
right.
Because do you have any idea how NFL works?
No.
Me neither. Right, and it's like it's so complicated. Like there's like an offensive team, a defensive team. You have to go this many. But it's like, yes, there is an element. Okay, so there's 2 things. One is like the harder a sport is to understand, the harder it is to gain an audience, right? Because they like NFL. Like my dad watched NFL religiously all the time. It's like all I can remember being on the TV. Later, he used to tape the games, watch it. Multiple times I tried to sit down with him and like watch it, and like I get it for the sports. I'm like, oh cool, we did a cool pass or whatever. But it took me so long to try and understand the sport that I was like, basketball makes sense to me. It's easy to understand and it's back and forth, right? So it's harder to build an audience in that sense. However, dance is so hard to understand and at times impossible to understand, because even if you explain 30 years of culture and this and that, and they're like, right, now, with fucking grey hair and everything, right, now I've understood all the culture that you've tried to explain to me. This is my mum speaking, right?
Yeah.
Then it's like, right, but wait, now they still voted for the wrong person. Oh yeah, but it's subjective based on these categories. And it's like, so there's not even an objective way to say he won or he won, like in that way. There's a way to make it clear or like as objective as we can, but still within those, if we're talking about a very specific niche, it's still, yeah, but I think that was cleaner. And based on my opinion, I think that's cleaner.
Yes.
So that's really difficult. Now, what this system does is, as much as it takes a while to learn and it's difficult to learn and understand, there is an end point in terms of like learning, and that doesn't change every year by year.
No.
Based on like the cultural understanding. That used to be good, but now we don't do that anymore because it's not really the thing to do anymore. And now a crash used to be a big deal, but now a crash isn't a big deal. Like shit just changes and there's no objectivity to it. This like, as much as it's like, you would have to write a rule book, people would have to read it, like any event doing this would have to study, take a test, whatever.
Like we do in every other sport that's
exactly
funded.
But that's what people do in every other sport
actually.
Because can you remember the question if I add to this just very quickly?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, cool. Have I got? I know we're on 2.
Really, but
All right.
Okay, cool. So my thing on this, right, is that I think this solves that problem quite well, because one, what you want to do to be able to have events right is you want to get funding, because like to incentivize all the people that do this in chess tournaments and in esports where they do this stuff, they have massive funding, right? Cool. You want to get that and you want to bring that into the economy. My thing is, it's way easier to understand for a person on the outside, like, oh, why is this dancer, why is it a big deal that this dancer battles this dancer, right? Rather than saying, oh yeah, well, because if you go, yo, that's number 4 rank versus number 1.
Yeah.
Everyone understands that. Everyone. My son is 5 and he understands that. He's number 1. I want to be number 1. It's like, it's so easy to understand. And it's so easy to be able to communicate that to people as well. And then if you have a consistent judging system that is used at every single event, And it's the same, when you go into the event and they're transparent about why they make their decisions, and you have someone on that panel or the event that's able to communicate to an audience, this is why that decision was made. So you let the judges make their decisions, but you go, oh, basically that person outperformed that person. They were more dynamic, and everyone goes, oh yeah, they were. And it's like, if you have those things consistently at every event, bro, if you give it one season, everyone understands it.
Yeah, agreed. And it's like, we do have other, subjective kind of like art formy type of things that we sportify, like, ice skating or skateboarding or all these things. And it's the same questions in everything. It's like, oh, I don't get why this person won in skateboarding or this. It's just, again, it's like being able to explain the competition aspect of it removes that stress of like, I don't really understand. Because you're like, like let's say skateboarding, it's like you've got 3 runs and the judges, they give you points for each run. The lowest score is the lowest and the highest are disregarded. And then they take the 3 in the middle or something like that.
Yes, the skating system. Yeah, it's like, it's too complicated to explain right now, but yeah.
Sure, but then it's like, the idea is like you watch someone do a first run. For whatever reason, you don't have to know, the judges give them this score. Then everybody does their first run. Everybody does their second run. Now it comes to the third run, and not knowing anything about skating or how it's judged, you can go, oh, this guy needs to get a good score because he needs to win. You know what I mean? It means something. It's like something matters, and there's something that you can latch onto in terms of following it. Like, oh, if he doesn't get a good score, and you could be like crossing your fingers, like, we need an 8.9. You don't know why that's being awarded, but you understand that you need an 8.9 to pass through.
Exactly.
So it's like just giving the audience something to like grip onto to follow what's going on.
Yes.
Because at the moment we just have, those judges are going to point away, and whoever doesn't get that pointed goes out. It's just like,
what happens after the event? Yeah, they just do it all again.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
Objective, like on paper, from what I understood,
or on screen,
it sounds interesting. It sounds good. It sounds like it's a movement in the right direction. I kind of, when I'm seeing all these people dance about, something came to my head.
Is it too much animation?
Was no. We've all been to battles before. We've all been to events before.
Mm-hmm.
From the closest thing that I can see something similar to that is obviously like Champions League, where they've got battles being done at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Battles being done at the same time.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that in the event?
I think so. This is just one thing I'll just say as a disclaimer before you say that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of logistics in this that need funding, time, because like some of this you're talking about multiple day things, and it's like, I think if we suspend our disbelief of like, let's say you get 100 grand funding, you know what I mean? It's like, then these things can work. But it's like, I think, again, say what you would say as pushback, but I'm like, we can't think like logistically now. We have to think of like the golden, like what's the end of the road, what are we aiming towards, and then of course we work towards
the end of it will be you'll have a league, same way that you would have for
it's just very difficult to implement.
Yeah, but I think it can be done.
Yeah,
but for it to be done, you need to think about all these.
Yeah, which is very difficult.
Sure. Yeah, well, I mean, and the mad thing is that I actually quite enjoy the idea of thinking about all this stuff. Okay, yeah, basically, like the logistics of all this stuff, like the end result would be to have it either have like streaming or TV rights or something like this, so to get funding in, so where people want to watch it, but it has to be communicated in a way where people can engage with it in a really simple manner. What I would say on that is that there are loads of things, like for example, music, where or like it would take a long time to do that in an event, for example, but it's like I think we save quite literally half a day in terms of removing pre-selection.
And it's more fun to watch.
I think battles, they're more fun to watch, they're more fun to understand, right? And it's like, it doesn't stop a person from shutting off. If you're watching like round robin, so it's like, let's say you've got a group of 4 people and it's like, cool, it's like the music doesn't stop in between battles. It's just, all right, A and B go. Cool, they've done their blah, blah, blah. Cool, we got decisions. All right, C and D go, blah, blah, blah. We've got the decisions. All right, cool.
It's not monotonous. It's the same. It's just another person going, another person going, another person.
Yeah. It's like, it's quick fire. And then between each group, you can just have like maybe like 30 seconds to reset, get the dancers and whatever.
And even for the audience, imagine you have like all these battles going on in like a kind of big, almost like a, not festival, but you know what I mean? You have like stage 1, stage, you can get up and walk around and like audience are like trapped for prelims. Like, right, for the next 3 hours, you either sit here and watch them or lose your seat. And then it's like this, you can like walk around to different stages. Oh, I'm going to go. Oh, I mean, they kind of had something like this in Beyond Doubt. Not like this at all, but like something where you could look on the list and see when your favorite dancer was doing their prelim and come for that. And it's like, oh, if I know Lee's in group 7, stage C, I go over there at the time. You know what I mean? And like there's a lot of stuff that you can build around this to make the experience more exciting.
The only logistics with that would be the sound. It's like, would you have one DJ playing for all of them, or would you have different DJs and sound it off? But like,
But I mean,
even those
just speaking about IBE that we just went to, they had multiple stages happening at the same time.
I think
Easy to do.
So I think all that stuff can happen. Madly, all of these logistical problems, I actually don't think any of those would be that difficult to produce. Because I think the main thing that you would have to combat is dancers. I don't think dancers would be okay with this.
They'll if it's run properly, they'll get. I think it's more. My issue is more the event organisers.
For me,
they'll be too lazy to do it.
Sorry, everyone. Yeah, both involved.
Both,
exactly.
because it's a lot of change.
It's
a lot of change.
I think
not
it's
everyone.
I think it's that. And I think the only reason you get them to do to participate in that much change that quickly is money. But if that investment doesn't come beforehand, then you have to get the dancers engaged and the event organisers engaged beforehand to then take the product to then pitch for the money. But to do that stuff, you have to say that it's worth doing it otherwise. And that's why I think the ranking system works. I think it's like, brother, at the end of the year, if it's like that, but then it's like, but now imagine, for example, for like at the very least 3 people per event get paid. And they get paid an amount. But let's say like for the open category, if you make it to the top 16, everyone gets paid.
I still think you should put in Room 101.
Thanks for this. Thanks for that. Right, listen, guys. We need to pick 3 out of those.
Well, I put a lot of effort into that. It has to be mine.
No,
It's not.
Effort doesn't make it a good point.
But no, effort doesn't mean that you win. But can I just say,
You can get.
you're gonna have to. You have to.
Can we give him a round of applause?
No, you're gonna have to bleep this out. I'm the only one who came with 3 new ones, by the way.
That's not competition.
The
That's
second
not
one
the
wasn't
aim.
really new.
Okay.
That wasn't the aim.
Ooh,
It wasn't really new.
he just revised it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, but I'm the only one who made an effort to bring new stuff to this week.
That's fair.
Everyone else came with the same stuff.
That's very true.
All right.
I'm sorry that I came prepared for the first week. That was fine. So I'll do the same thing again.
I mean,
in the
we're
second
just wasting
week.
time because this is all going to get cut out. All right,
Mama
so
fancy.
Sophia, we need to go to you to give us let's say our opinions. If you had to pick 3 as quick as you can,
go
what
on.
would your 3 be?
I'd put Salah in Room 101.
He's going to put
If we
Get rid of
all
funk
three,
music in
he's
battles
hilarious.
and get rid of.
I hate you. I hate you so much. All right, I'm actually going to go. I'm going to get rid of the standoffs. No, I'm going to get rid of the 30-second rounds from mine.
I'll get rid of.
Yeah, that's going in Room 101.
Oh.
30-second rounds are going in Room 101. I'll concede on the battling in socks and the standoffs as well.
Okay.
I'm going to put Lee's one of his that he just did. And I'm actually going to put Lee's DJ's older than the average dancer's age in a battle.
What?
Sorry.
Yes.
No, but this would have been negated if all DJs.
Hey man, it's quick fire.
actually
It's quick fire. It's quick fire.
All right, Lee, what are yours?
Mine are 30-second rounds. Has to be.
Yes.
Naturally, obviously, I'm going to put my video one in the prelim structure. And I am.
I'm actually going to change my answer.
I think, based on what Mus put in the end, I actually like the idea of removing funk music and battles.
I was going to give Mus a different one. I'm going to take out Lee's DJ's older than the average age, and I'm going to put giving people props because of their name and not because
Fair.
So basically, getting rid of.
Mus. Do you know how much work I have to do this week?
Sorry.
Stop making me edit stuff. So yeah, I'm going to give that one of Mus's, the prelims, the League of Lees, and then my 30-second rounds. Sophia, can we get a final verdict? Whatever Sophia says,
You know
we
what?
have to go
No pressure.
Room 101. Like when it. No?
Okay, yeah, let's do
Okay,
that.
we do it. Okay, for your first choice.
30 seconds round.
30-second rounds?
Room 101!
Okay,
Room 101.
get with it. All right, second one.
Prelims.
Room 101!
Is this like because you put a lot of effort in?
No,
'Cause-
I mean, I feel like the system can work. Like there is,
And I think the top line, I really agree with. Like, find a way to get rid of prelims, make the battle better.
Yeah.
Like, I'm with all that.
Yeah, it's not because of the. Anyway, go ahead.
Last
also
one.
the effort.
And last
Like-
one.
Oh.
You know you want to. You know you want to.
I'm also gonna say giving people props because of their name.
Room 101! Room 101! Yeah!
We got one each in the room. Everything else stays. Get your socks out. Let's go battle. All right. So, guys, if you played along at home, please write in the comments which ideas you like, which ideas you don't, which ones if you could only pick 3, which ones would go in room 101.
And if you have any other ideas,
That's what I was going to
Room
say.
101.
Yeah, throw your ideas in the comments for Room 101 ideas.
But justify it with a solution.
And justify it. And other people, you can also comment on their comments and tell them which ones you would keep in and which ones would go.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you didn't make a video about it, you lose.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
To the YouTube Capsule London.
Yes. Anything else?
Inesh, I might need your help editing something. I've got a cool test for you. See if you can do it. Thanks, guys.
Remember
for
the
tuning
offer.
In. Appreciate you lots. And yeah, comment with your thoughts, feelings, opinions. We'll be back next week. And I don't think I have anything else to say.
Peace out.
Peace.